Try not to make a mess. That it's pretty straightforward.
Hmm?
Time to work. Hope to get some stuff done. Just thought it was very. Oh, this is sad moment.
The saddest self-boop is what it was titled.
Trying to cheer yourself up.
It's Hello, Edward. Hello, Blur.
I'm upset. I know exactly what episode that's from. Just quickly checking on the buttons.
I'm just clearing out I only have, I think, 2 or 3 chats that will actually be notified when things pop up. And so I just go through quick and clear them out so that when people later are like, hey, you remember seeing this? I'm actually able to state that I did. Let's hit the background this.
Hello, Sir Edward. Hello, Blur.
It's actually going through? No, it's not. Let me try and reset that. Yeah, I did that again. Oh, because it's shut down. There it goes. It is President's Day weekend. Happy President's Day.
Happy mattress weekend.
They're thinking there's only so many people that are actually from like America would care. Or if I'm from America, I really don't care.
I like it when I have it off. Which I do.
Oh, I forgot to post it on YouTube.
President's Day, for anybody who lives outside the United States, is the day we celebrate mattress sales. So,
Well, any company that sells anything will usually take advantage of it. President's Day is just the weird one that is specifically large. For the discount car sales, have you seen car sales lately? They're not going to give discounts, and if they are, it's going to be that it's only 5% above MSRP instead of 8%.
the key to buying a cheap car is to not ask questions about what that smell is. If you just ignore the smell, and just buy it without any questions. Get a cheap car.
Okay, well, we are good to go. So, hello. I've just been letting this sit. Jesus, bucks.
I'm going to go get a drink. The streets are flying.
I have a very big, dark, and stormy. Anyway, happy Friday. Buenos dias, Legantino. No, Michael Derpy. Oh, you walked away and there was derps.
No.
I can replay the derps. Okay, Twilight, we get it. She's like, no, I want to say book. There, hold on, we can do it again. There.
Yay, derps. Thank you, Nolan, for the derp.
Yes, thank you very much, Nolan. For the bits, the derpy bits. There's lots of derpy bits all over the place.
No. Say it. Just lots of derps.
Just realize, oh, this lighting's not. That lighting is. It's final, isn't it?
Delicious sauerkraut.
Because I was looking at this and that isn't going to work. Wait, worry about that later. But that depth box needs to be pulled in further, but oh. Okay, so I have to play with some of these values a little bit because that's not going to work how that looks. But I'm also running at, I think it's only at 4,000 instead of 8,000.
Ice, you give bits and we all get derpies. That's the deal.
That's gonna be doubled for when I gotta render it. But yes, Ice, more. There is definitely more horse. Always more horse. How are you able to play that clip of Derpy with the computer keyboard? Oh, so it's an alert thing through Streamlabs. It just has a GIF thing and it has a spot on the screen. It's just an overlay, and so whenever any of that thing hits, it just plays it. But I also have within Streamlabs the ability to replay any of them, so I can go back, like let's say, like Luna Presto gave 1,000 bits a week ago, and I can just be like, bam.
No.
Yeah, interface. Anyway, what I want my goal to be today?
Make the horses even cuter.
Yeah, look how cute she is.
It's still pretty cute.
I'm gonna be definite murder.
Murder.
And hello, Firesire. That is a lot of text that has nothing to do with what we're doing, so I'm not going to read it all, but welcome. I was listening to the same words over and over again, hours at a time, make those particular words start to sound weird for you. Surprisingly, no. When I'm working on podcast stuff, sometimes I'll get that, where when I'm trying to figure out or get the balancing of certain audio bits to work out right with like highs and lows and balancing everything, I usually find like a 5 or 10 second bit and I'll just let it repeat. Then that starts getting really weird, because then anytime I hit that section again when I'm listening, because I'll sometimes listen to it for like 5 minutes straight, if I'm just playing it straight through and I get to that part, my brain has a weird little like moment of like, what is this? So there's stuff like that. But otherwise, not really for videos. I think I'm jumping around a lot. If I just keep playing that books in a repetitive fashion, maybe. But normally I'm not playing it in a rhythmic way. Thank you very much, Nolan, for the 100 more bits. Every time you see a derpy, an angel loses their wings.
Good. There we know.
Derpy cut them off.
That's fine.
Oh boy, the copy pasta. Yeah, that definitely was. Yes, it doesn't even sound like a word anymore. Yeah, there are. I've definitely had things like that. But no, I think it has to be rhythmic for me to have that issue. Maybe it's because of doing SFM stuff that I don't really have that problem anymore.
Is there more derpies?
I'll thank you, Edward. I must contribute a derp too. There's 5 derps.
There's 5 derps.
We should have it so every bit makes the derpy play. So if it's like 500 bits,
just the whole stream would just be derpies.
It would be cool if I could get her to like hit something, like she's boops herself, boops herself, and every 10 bits is a boop. It just keeps going. I'll link into that. That actually could be. I don't know if you can make. No, I don't know if I could actually make it do that though. I don't know. I have to see. There might be a multiplier that you can do, bit multiplier. That'd be kind of interesting.
Ice, if you drew a horse, you should post it in the horse chats, as long as it's safe for work.
Horses are safe for work.
Yes, they are. Because of course they would be.
I'm gonna see if I can get a couple of these finalized, because I think. Oh yeah, this is nope. I forgot. We were actually doing this. We started doing getting this to yellow, and so she does her first turn. So we're just gonna finish that. I think she can have a little bit more oomph. Let's see if that works. Might be a bit too much. So I'm not looking to actually make her like do that for emotion. I just want to know, does such emotion work, and then I can make it look better. I actually think it does look better having her do a little bit extra bounce, right? You're a bad judge for this.
No, I'm not.
Because you're going to be like, yes, more bouncy ponies.
But why? Why would I say that?
Because she's bouncing.
Yes, but why would bouncy ponies be better?
Because it's cute.
There you see. You know.
See, that's why you're not a good judge of quality.
No, that is what quality is.
Cute is quality.
Cute is quality.
That's why they both start with similar
The
sounds.
cuter you can make something, the higher the quality is.
Okay. So I'm gonna make I'm gonna make a new Saw movie.
And you're gonna make it cute?
Mm-hmm. Would it be better if all the murders were happening to cuter things?
No, you can't kill cute things because that decreases the cuteness.
No. I took something I made more cute.
No, you took something cute and you destroyed it. That's not.
Well, I haven't made it yet. Who knows? Maybe it could be a good quality murder.
And if I got my way, you'd be doing nothing but shipping videos, and it would.
I know you're all sad because I haven't done a shipping video since like 2013.
Well, if I remember correctly, you didn't want to be known as the shipping guy.
I made like 2 shipping videos in I think 6 or 9 months.
They were really good though.
They were good, but yeah, I felt like I was gonna get typecast. I mean, now I kind of am just for making stupid shit, but.
You should have a poll on what your next video should be about.
I actually have done that before. I did that. That was actually why Remembrance got done. Remembrance was only finished because I ran a poll with people of what should I do next, and I gave a list of I think 6 different videos to do. Oh wait, no. Okay, that Remembrance was one, and Luna's Banishment was one. Those were the only 2 videos I did a poll for. I had a lot of ideas.
I'm only saying this because I think shipping would win if it was an option. But everybody would be arguing about what the ship should be. The chaos would reign, and I would smile beside the fire.
Actually, I made I had like a kind of a secondary ship video. The making my way down the Milky Way.
Yeah.
That had the kind of a ship.
Yeah, it did. I enjoyed it. You had ideas for a shipping video, but then you decided not to make it because of copyrighted stuff.
Which one was that?
Like Starlight and Sombra.
But that wasn't it would have had a romance element, but to me shipping is where the primary focus is the romance between 2 people. That would have not been the focus.
In the horse fandom, if 2 ponies sit on a bench together in shipping, you put them in a romantic song together.
Well, what's going on here?
They're just talking.
Wait, okay, hold on. We're gonna do a test here. Okay, so we have wait, I think I might have accidentally like moved her.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to do it. Okay, so there's these 2 horses. Okay,
Yes. They're cute.
is this shipping?
Not yet.
Okay. Is this shipping?
No, not yet.
Is this shipping?
Close. This is more like they're very good friends.
Is this shipping?
A little closer.
Is this shipping?
That's shipping. Yes.
Is this shipping?
that is.
It's a hug.
It's a hug. Now those 2 are married now.
Oh, that's wrong leg. I don't have her.
If they boop noses, that is like, it's beyond marriage.
She's hugging.
This is cute. Oh, marshmallow wolf.
I'm gonna go a little bit out like this.
I feel like it's a little bit funny, but sure.
Nope, she's doing okay. She's
They're marriaged now.
There. And then she's got see this.
No. Why are you evil? I knew it was coming. There's nothing I could do to stop it. Bad person.
Is this shipping?
No, this is sad now. You've made it sad. They're hitched. They were. sad. Domestic violence. Ponies. You're in love.
See? Hugs.
I think the ship between those two and Equestria Girls is pretty popular.
Okay.
Head back
They're
off.
hoof wrestling.
Yes.
So anyway, so this is shipping.
Make them boop noses and they're pretty much forever. Remember the scene in the one episode where Rarity booped Rainbow Dash with the suntan lotion? That was so cute. I was like super. Okay, yeah, that's married. They're married now. This is very pleasing. I am happy. Look, she's already got scrunchy nose. You're so good. Look into my eyes, and then boop me. Your love is that of a horsey. Don't tell me that boops aren't worth fighting for. We're making the song completely original. You can use this in your next video.
Okay, so he's got we got Applejack is doing well, that's already done. I need to do her nose wrinkle.
Holding before. Yeah, I feel like I saw a comic like that. Holding hooves? But you can't do that till you're married. Yeah, no, these two are definitely married now. You can't do this if you're not married. This is... Aww. that makes me very happy.
It's the ooh face.
And I'm very happy right now. Look at that. You need to take a screenshot of that and post it to the internet and then become famous. No. Aggressive oops.
Probably make them both do it.
You know those guys who come on here and it's like, you could become famous? This is how you do it. Post this picture.
Oh, that's the wrong button. See the
They're battle boops.
this is battle. They're battling for control.
Battle boops. Boop boop doop doop boop 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 doop doop boop boop.
You play the Cowboy Bebop theme?
I know.
Dude, dude.
This is boop bop boop doop doop boop boop boop. What a boop.
Okay, we're gonna undo all that.
Aww. Ties back. She's like, nothing weird happened while I was gone, right? I do love Cowboy Boop.
Or just messing with the models, though. Kinda. Hey, messing with models is good. You can learn. You learn a lot by doing that stuff.
You need to finish your drink so we can drink that wine.
How many coffee points for a ship? That would be dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
That would actually be interesting to do, but I feel like some people would have expectations for what I would do, and I don't want to be doing all that often. So
When it comes to shipping, it's like, that's cute. They're like sitting on a bench. Make them hold hooves. Great, they're holding hooves. Make them kiss.
yeah, that's what I feel like it would start to become.
Yeah.
And like how when I put this GIF out on Twitter for a stream or something, and the amount of comments that were just excessively lewd. Like I think it had like a few dozen comments. I think it was like 30 something, and I think like 20 of them probably should not have even been posted. And so it's stuff like that of people have a dirty mind and a lot, and I don't want to have that in stuff.
I have a voice impression. I'm guessing like the Mortal Kombat. It's like, what is it, like get all like Darth Vader? You like,
Mortal poop. Excellent. Fatality. Weapons. Fantastic.
Darling.
I did it.
Okay, yeah, you did a thing.
I did what was requested.
Twilight did a thing too.
What happened to Twilight's hair? It's escaping.
She just woke up.
They really have the hair all attached to the center, or is it not that sophisticated?
It's attached like at a flat line. Well, it's not really attached anywhere. It's just kind of all flat through the head and just works.
Yeah, because the horse's hair doesn't always make sense because it's supposed to all grow out like just where a mane would grow from. Not horse hair. It's weird. Like Rarity's hair makes sense, I guess.
I no. Her hair doesn't make any sense.
It's growing all out the center.
Like how it can do this shape
It's called a curling iron.
But a curling iron will not curl it out, then back in, then back out again.
If you use curlers on the inside and outside, that is possible.
Do you? But to have it that far from the head, it's a mohawk in that shape.
It's called a perm.
Yeah, but all of her hair is a single curl.
Yeah, she has big curlers. I'm saying, I've seen people do weirder crap with their hair.
And she maintains perfect highlights down all the way through the loop.
Are you questioning how much time Rarity spends in front of a mirror?
But she also runs like 3 businesses.
Yeah.
And has friends. You can't have friends if you run a business and do that with your hair.
She makes it work because Rarity is amazing. She's a wonder horse. She finds time. I love that one episode that DWK did about being fabulous. She's like, you don't eat, you don't sleep. Just be fabulous. Yes, horse cocaine. She does a lot of cat. The answer is drugs. Rarity's on drugs.
Okay, I'm trying to give her a little bit more oomph to her emotion here. Or a little follow through. Didn't have much. I feel like even here it needs to be down a little bit longer. I think I have to actually add an up motion here. I'm not getting what I want off of trying to just decrease the motion. Yeah, that actually helps quite a bit. I actually think she could do up a bit more, so let's try going with it. You guys are referencing Lyran Bonbon with the bench, yes?
Yes.
Never get my Mayor and Jelly Pony ship. That sounds like a fetish. That doesn't sound like a ship.
Oh, the jelly pun, the one that's in the jelly in that one
Yes.
song. Yes. That horse had a weird thing going on. Jelly. I mean, liking jelly is one thing, but he appeared to enjoy just sitting in giant jars of jelly.
Yeah.
It definitely seems like a fetish thing.
You know what? There are some fetishes that I'm thinking are not good to work on. That's not a bad one. I think it would be kind of expensive to buy that much jelly.
I think that's kind of a bad one.
Why?
I think if somebody comes into your house and they find a human-sized jar of gelatin that you like to swim around in.
Yeah. But there's also necrophilia.
Yeah, that one's worse.
I mean, there's separate levels. I'm thinking
that one's a cry.
That one, you're not hurting anybody.
No. But like,
I think that
on
one's
a
fine.
scale of weird
And you're helping
stuff.
the gelatin industry, or the jelly industry,
Fair
for
enough.
sure. It's a very struggling.
Is gelatin made from horses? Like horse hooves?
No, that's glue.
No, gelatin, like the stuff in Jello and like jellies. That's all pectate, which is from horse hooves. He's swimming in horses.
Well, the thing is, if they make jelly
Yeah.
then the problem isn't with him, it's with the people that are making the jelly.
Maybe he's the only one making jelly.
Then, well, what if he's the only one making jelly? Then why are the small children looking at this horse that is doing it apparently in public and being like, "Good on you"?
Like, I think he's a murderer. He swims in the.
But he invites children over.
Yeah. I'm concerned for everybody who lives in this town now.
Darling.
Oh, no, Sir Edward, why?
Some finishes I am thinking are not good to work on. That's not a bad one. Thank you, Edward.
Yes.
As soon as the babies pop up,
Everything goes downhill. That was you.
As soon as the babies pop up, everything goes downhill. I don't even know what that was. I know it says Monster Hunter World, but I don't remember the context of that one.
Oh, Peak. Welcome to the stream.
Subtle peek. It's good that you draw cute stuff. That's a blur. I'm glad you do safe for work. That's good. Also, did you ping me twice? It was on purpose. Yes. Well, I don't. He just wants to get your attention. Twilight something's a little off when she says books like that. Yeah, I know. I know it's off, and I tried poking at it a little bit, and I'm still unhappy with it. But
59. I can only do so much.
no, it's the lip sync, not the words. No, there's definitely some improvement to it, but I'm not worried about it at the moment.
I've been doing a project 15 AI, and I've had to accept that it's not going to be perfect. I try to do what I can.
Actually, I did. This one I haven't actually improved yet. I improved the other ones a little bit. There we go. No, I think it's a little bit of angry and a little bit of worry in there. No, it's not a little close. Yeah, I'm if I can't recover this a little bit. A lot of this is the teeth are popping up kind of early, but I have this one thing with the new model, or I wish that the just models in general would have, is the ability to just have a slider to hide teeth. So like put teeth up and further away a little bit.
But teeth don't move.
But yeah, I know it doesn't matter. It's about making it look. You're like, it's already hiding behind lips. It would just give me more flexibility for stuff, because I might be able to make the mouth do this thing I want, but I can't get the teeth to hide the way that I would normally do by using the lip. So unless I want to custom do every lip, Brathlos has a slider for pulling in and out the teeth, just because I can, without doing much mouth movement, simulate certain things.
Isn't it weird that he has teeth?
Brathlos?
Yeah, and
he's
a
me.
beak. Like, what has teeth and a beak?
I'm happy with that.
Weird.
It's like I want to have it be like a pull down the jaw, but there's no. I mean, I guess I can kind of do that, maybe. But then she kind of looks like sad.
She does look sad or distressed, I think would be the better word for that face. I mean,
Yeah, that's why I wasn't poking at it, because I'm just gonna poke at it forever. Like it's so easy to fix this. Once I fix one, I can just copy paste it across to every other one. But I'm not worried about it right now. It's not. It's once it's green, then I'm considering it final. But no Twilight one is final yet. This one's improved. Can I? No, I could probably steal it, but I'm not gonna bother right now. Yeah, that's for correct. Say it's not so correct because not really my tea. Also, I didn't mean and if that's people's thing, that's fine. Doesn't bother me. But I've definitely known some people though that will kind of force it on some people, and it's like, no, you're bad. Okay, I need to have her eyes come from a little bit further to the right. Can I have it go down a little bit more too?
Those Trulies go fast.
Well, this is a mixed drink, so it's going to take me a little bit longer to get through it.
I mean, I have whiskey up there if I want to drink something before you get that done.
You can have another Truly.
I drank them all.
Really?
Yeah,
So that was the last one?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
So the entire box is in the fridge with that one can?
Hey, a derby! Thanks, thanks for the derby.
Thank you so, Kitty, and welcome.
You act like that the box is still in the fridge, even though there's nothing in it anymore.
Is it?
That would be silly.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, maybe you should go to the fridge to ensure that there are things in place that won't make me get very angry.
The rage. Oh no. Hey, oh, more derbies. Thank you. Thank you, Nolan.
69. Oh, that's...
Oh no, and a stupid face.
And a stupid face. More... That's nice. Nice.
Nice.
Alright, stupid face. Alright, Kite. You know the deal. Give me a horse.
Horse, a horse, a horse, a horse. I can't wait till the next podcast where I can talk about 80s television. Derby. Derbies. Ah, super derby.
Thank you so much. Derby charge. She did.
Derby charge.
She attacked. She can attack again. I like that one. Who cares?
It's your best animation to date.
I know it is.
It's amazing.
It's because you're in there.
Ugh. Thank
you very much, so Kitty. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I can wait until horse is available, but do you have a or an idea on? Oh, there we go. Sunny. If there's a Sunny model, Sunny. Who's Sunny?
Sunset. Are you talking about Sunset Shimmer, or are you talking about like? I'm guessing he's talking about Sunset Shimmer.
Is that one of the Gen 5 ones?
You don't know Sunset Shimmer?
No, I know Sunset Shimmer, but
oh, Star Scout. Oh, yeah, he wants a Gen 5.
Star Scout?
The main character, Sunny Star Scout.
Oh, it's okay. Okay, so that's what I thought.
She probably exists.
I think she does.
I think the time has come for you to download a Gen 5 phone.
Well, they're not Gen 5. They're Gen 4 models out of a Gen 5 character.
Also, this cat costumes. They're cute. Maybe type in sign.
Look at she dance.
She dancing. That stoic face.
Yeah.
When they released a new Shining Armor. Oh no, that's just animation.
No, yeah, it's just a walk cycle.
They did release a bunch of new.
Who's Izzy?
Yeah.
Saying Star Scout. Oh wow, actually, I like
bad.
that.
It comes with the skates.
Did they make that background? Because they did a damn good job with that. Like it's pretty good.
Pretty reminiscent of the movie.
Yeah. Well, let's download the Sunny Star Scout.
So is the cutie mark on both sides? That's the question. So I'm still not clear on that because I think the movie had him on one side, but a lot of the merchandise has it on both sides.
They'll probably have it on both sides on here, just because there's why not?
Yeah. This is a pinnacle moment as a Gen 5 pony comes into the stream. Like, what is that horse? What? She's shiny. Her hair is pretty shiny.
Yeah.
I definitely could cut down that luminescence.
Well, you could the back or her tail is that
Tail
way.
is fine. Then
Let's
her mane is like super shiny for whatever reason.
they're not as chonk as the others are from the show. Her hair does feel a little weird, but
Her hair feels very poofy on this model, but I think take the shininess out.
yeah, I could do that. Let's she goes zoom. Hello, Alex. Yeah, let's get rid of that shine quick.
See you, Sunset.
All right, see you later. G4 is blended with G5 in a single environment. The time is not irreparably damaged. I've started a black hole that will now slowly absorb our universe.
I feel like if Sunny was in this situation with like her idle horses everywhere, her brain would just explode.
I love how people keep following these. So, for a while, all the models were under VN MLP because they originally were under the MLP folder. But then when Naka made his version of models, he called it VN version Naka MLP, and everybody put everything under VN for the longest time.
Version Naka.
But now we have VNOC VS. I don't even remember who VS was. I thought that was Bearded Doom guy was using that for a bit. But they have VS on there and VJ and VA, which is annoying because I think why not just I guess I understand putting them on a different folder because you can have same folder name but different texture, whatever. But I'm guessing this is Eridic. But yeah, that's got to be Eridic. All right, Sunny Star Scout. We're gonna go to hair back to yeah. So the tail has it correct.
You're just gonna steal the tail's value?
It's probably I can grab it from any. Yeah, why are those so different?
Designer's choice, I suppose. Just gonna cover the whole thing. This is
What's causing it is Fong. So
Yeah.
if I had to take a guess, it says Fresnel range is 0.318. 0.318. Oh no, well it's because
you just copied it.
yeah. But this one, Fresnel range is 0.5610. So that would be one of the causes. So Fresnel range is saying like min, max, mid. And so this is saying where on the scale to put the light. And I think that 10 is the light side of things. So if you say 6, which is in the middle, compared to tail, which is further to the left, it means that you're moving the light closer to each other, makes it look shinier. But if you move the other direction, you're spreading that light out across the middle, and you're usually making it look more opaque. So that's one of the reasons. Exponent going from 20 to 500, that will do it too, because that's making it so much brighter. Fong boost from 0.1 to 0.5. Yeah, it's just brighter overall. And normally you can kind of do that, it's fine, but I'm gonna keep with the old values here. Okay. Oh, the back, that's fine. And it says hair back, but where is there a hair front? Oh, main. Okay. But normally if you want to make something metallic, that was what you would do, is you would make the middle value very close to the high value, and then you would play with these two values to get something that's very shiny and metallic. You can also change the actually, I love how I'm like not even able to have it show it. So yeah, this value you would want to have towards the higher one, so like 0.378 would make it more metallic looking. And then if you play with these two, it can help out too. That's trial and error. It just depends on the material you're working with. You can change the Fong color as well. So if you want to have a Fong color that, for like the main, I could, instead of right now where it's reflecting a white, I could have it be reflecting a color similar to what it is. That would also help a little bit, but it would still look metal. So let's try doing a reset on that. They'll create 80 other different timelines that will have a different catastrophe each. Answers all remain. Keep 5 characters with double letters in their names except Hitch. Okay, so... Oh, I didn't save the main, did I?
It's very
Nope,
possible.
I didn't.
You did?
No, I didn't. This one's fixed, that one's not. Voila.
There you go. No longer super shiny.
Yep.
She doesn't look like she hasn't taken a bath in a while.
Yeah, that did look... Well, oil in hair is not a bad thing.
No. Just... go.
Okay, so we got
I like
horse.
the loops.
I think she needs to be more chunk, but there's really no way to do that.
She looks fine.
Well, like I feel like the legs in the front need to be like honk. They need to be more chunk. Anyway, Michael,
Yes. Oh no.
what is she doing?
What are you doing, Sonny?
It's got to be simple, like one or
Yeah.
two words.
Um. Gotta go into 15 AI. Is she even?
No,
in
not 15 AI. There isn't.
Oh.
No, I'm not. I'm not. It's not 15 AI.
Well, then why am I picking words?
No, I'm not picking words. I said pick a theme.
Oh, a theme. She's cooking pancakes with a blowtorch. It's simple.
Okay. Okay.
Like, who doesn't cook their pancakes with blowtorches? Waffles. Waffles are better
No, too late. How do you cook waffles?
with a blowtorch.
But you don't make waffles with a blowtorch.
Sonny does. She's got magic. I'll make it work. Eggo. It's
She doesn't have magic.
Oh yeah.
She's an earth pwn.
You get cleats and you stomp on a pancake. And you heat it up.
This is close to an oven. Oh wait, actually, you know what? I know why I did that wrong. I gotta search stove.
Why are you even getting a stove? She's
cooking
gonna hold
pancake.
a waffle in her hand, like a Lego my Eggo, and she'll have a blowtorch in the other. Oof. Not hand. You never eaten Eggo waffles? I feel like you've never eaten an Eggo waffle. I feel like you would find it beneath you.
Yeah, I would now.
Now. Like, if I showed up with a box of Eggo waffles, you'd probably give me the biggest crap. Like, we have a waffle maker.
Yeah, we have a waffle maker.
But Eggos are good.
You add the powder with water and you throw it in the waffle maker. It's just as long as it takes to make a Eggo.
Break the frozen Eggo waffles apart and you stick them in the toaster.
No.
No.
I have class.
You know, back in my day,
Oh no! Back in your day,
Eggos were considered a luxury that were only afforded by the rich. And the rich. Like, it's the only way you got Eggos. No one could have had a waffle maker.
I forgot the name of this one. It's bugging me. I thought I would see it and it go, but I thought it was Bad Ancient. I'm trying to find my fire. I don't think it was Fire Barracks. It's Bad Ancient 002.
Oh man, that'd be amazing on a camping trip. Just taking an iron waffle maker and going out to the woods and making waffles.
I don't think it's this one. We're gonna try it though. I'll have to go look it up which one it is. Yeah, that's not it.
Cooking waffles on an open fire. Pink horses on the nose. Tiny tots made of taters.
Fire. Oh, it is Fire Barracks. Okay, I thought it was Bad Ancient. That might be for something else I'm thinking.
Has anybody ever tried like gravy on waffles? That would be pretty good. Like a sausage gravy on waffles. See, square waffles. Now that is toaster ready. Giant waffle. Make it so that she's holding it in her mouth and cooking it with her mouth because she's an art point garbage. It's like, I'm cooking food, I'm also burning my face. But that's fine. This is how we do. Our Eggo's waffles. Oh yeah. And you Lego my Eggo. Waffle pillow. If she had like a bed of waffles. And that waffle looks tasty.
It's perfectly square.
Give it
Oh, actually, no. It's got rounded corners.
yeah, that.
It's
a fancy waffle.
It is a fancy waffle. For 3D, yes. Okay, so she's got her waffles.
Good. Waffles are
And she is
gotta cook that waffle.
she's making where's your head? There it is. She's making waffles.
It's fine. She's fine.
She's very dedicated.
Could cook that waffle. And how else would you cook a waffle?
She's utilizing her inner friendship to make waffles.
Sunny is cooking waffle.
She's cooking waffle. Our Eggos. Oh, that's you're saying. No, they're not.
They are the best waffles.
Well, it's not the same unless there's like fire moving. Okay, so she's making waffles.
Yes.
Now, who is she making waffles for? I'm gonna ask everybody in chat. Who's just? I don't care who the first opponent that pops up is.
I was thinking of someone who wasn't a clone. I was thinking of the dude from Chex Quest.
Cranky Doodle. I don't think there's a model of Cranky Doodle.
I'm sure there is, but who would want to and why? Correct.
Yeah, I don't think either there's a model of him. It's very unique, so I wouldn't be able to do him. We can do Twilight though. I like how Edward says Twilight and Ice says Sparkle.
Yes.
Okay, so they are. She's making waffles for Twilight, the princess of waffles.
Ooh. She is the pancake princess. Maybe she's angry about the waffle. Because it isn't pancake.
Okay, so she's making waffles, but Twilight, she's like, ooh.
This is quality content.
This is, yeah, well, let's try to make the fire a little less rampant. It's a little tall.
No, it's perfect. It takes a lot of power to cook a waffle.
This is Twilight's. That's what Sunny's working on the waffle, and let's see
They're
here.
just over there looking like, what are they doing?
Okay, she's just making the waffle, and Twilight knows she's just like, waffle almost done, and Sunny then realizes, let's see, Sunny looks over, and she's like, like, holy shit, your Twilight sparkle.
Waffle.
Twilight, she goes, okay, get rid of the there. She says, yes. She's Twilight Spark. She is very sparkle.
Yes.
But I really want my waffle.
Her waffle.
I haven't eaten in like 3,000 years. I'm back from the dead for a waffle.
Look further. You're back from the dead. Give me your waffle.
But Sunny,
She's been working hard on that waffle.
yeah, she's like,
It's a long time for an Earthborn to make a waffle and open fire.
I've been suffering for 20 minutes burning my hoof for this waffle. And you want me to just give you the waffle? Yeah, Twilight. Yes. And but Sunny is like, no. So Sunny, or then Twilight goes and she just goes and she's go get that waffle. Oh, that's the wrong one. She's gonna get that waffle. Like
It's horrifying.
she become waffle. No, she bite the waffle.
Get that waffle.
She getting it. She getting 3rd-degree burns, I think. But
And waffle.
yeah, so she grabbed a waffle. But Sunny. Oh, that's wrong horse. Sunny doesn't give up that easy. No, she's anger.
This is why you never meet your idols, kids. Because they'll steal your waffles. It's true.
So then, oops, so then she tries to take the waffle from Twilight, but Twilight's fight back. She really wants that waffle.
That waffle.
And so she tries like rubbing Twilight's face in the fire, like which is oops, hold on, gotta put it in the right position for eating there. So then she goes and puts her head in the fire, and she's, oh, that still didn't. Why you be weird? Oh no, Twilight's head's doing it too. Twilight, you're gonna stay there. Okay. There we go. So we're going to she puts it in the fire. Actually, you know what? She's gonna just put the
Not looking forward.
It's the episode of the new series where Twilight comes back and Sunny and her friends have to put her down.
okay. So now
She's a nuisance.
Sunny is oh no. Sunny is trying to get the Twilight off the waffle. Twilight's very aggressive.
Yes.
So she goes and she puts her head in the fire, and she's trying.
Already, you're not involved with this.
It like for some reason I find this funny.
This is good. This is good stuff. She won't let go of the waffle.
Actually, hold on.
My ego, you green demigod
I
jerk.
think if I do it like this, I can do it. Okay.
There's Pinky and the Rainbow back there being like, yeah, that's just Twilight.
Okay, and then she's
No,
got she's just
Go back to hell from which you came.
There we go. Now it'll just loop forever.
It's like, away with you, demon spawn. Your time has come to an end. This is my waffle.
Friendship abandoned you.
This is quality content.
It's like, hey, it's awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
Awesome.
They're just like, another day. Twilight and Friends.
Awesome.
It's funny how Argo's treating the models as their own puppets or something, as if they're puppets. Yeah, that's fun. Because sometimes it's just trying to make it all actually animated takes a while. I like doing the little like bullshit thing. No effort like that. It's fun.
Love the
Fun
idea.
is just a bad word. No.
Love the idea of Sunny meeting her, her idol. They get in a fight over a waffle.
Awesome.
It's just makes no sense. I love it. Okay, so there we go. We got stupid face done. So throw that in the. What else do we got in this folder?
For a drink.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, hide that. Rainbow thinks that Twilight's burning is awesome. She does. She's a pyro.
Somebody's been reading Project Horizons.
Awesome.
All Rainbow's faces are so good at this.
How can you have a bias?
You saying this isn't good?
Oh, those are all good faces, but it's that's a particularly good face. Look at that. She took her teeth out. Ready for applesauce.
Where are my teeth? Where are my dentures?
It's like Rainbow.
Oh no!
You never brushed your teeth and you only ate candy. What do you expect to happen?
Okay, oh yeah, that I do have none of the actual lighting in this. Let me load that up too. I'll have to poke at it because it's definitely not, based on what I see right there, not what I want, but it's better than what it is currently. Okay.
Darling. Darling. Darling.
I almost want to have like,
Darling.
I'm wondering if like I should have the camera do a little bit of a zoom in right here. I don't think it's gonna work, but you don't know until you try.
Glorious day, friend. I did have another Truly's.
Oh, so okay, so the giant box for 12 was supposed to be in there.
Yeah. I wanted to take it out and throw it away, and it was heavier than I expected.
I don't. This is gonna actually be a benefit adding, but I want to try it out anyway. Oh, that's just distracting. is awesome, no doubt about it. Yes, she is.
She's amazing, but I don't know about awesome.
What's the difference?
It's the wrong A word.
Oh, but awesome is the right word.
Awesome is
Yeah.
amazing.
Amazing is
That's
not
why I
right.
said it.
Apples, darling. Books.
Also this.
She's also adorable.
I need this skylight. Okay, there. Now I got the actual sky. Perfect.
Apples, darling. Books. Apples, darling. Books.
She's books. Oh no.
She saw a book.
It's book. It's a book, and it is. The book has friends, and she's like.
I feel like she would want to spoil every book she saw someone reading. It's like, oh, we're reading that book. I've read that book because I've read all the books.
Book.
See- But she's Rainbow Dash is cool, but she's not Derpy. Derpy is best pony. Got like a heart mouth going on there. Sending all of its Botox went wrong. Botox went horribly wrong.
She skewers her food with her upper lip.
I feel like she's just like the moment she joined the aristocracy. This is what happened to her face. Like, it's like, what if Mick Jagger and Twilight Sparkle had a kid? No, that's getting terrifying. He's got such a strong
Darling.
God, that's what real life Rarity will look like. She is a madam. She's not a miss. She's a madam now. Oh no, darling. She's definitely running a brothel. That is a face. Holy crap. That is a powerful lady. That is. It's like Rarity went to go live with like the aristocracy in Camelot for a year.
I feel like this is like.
It's like, Rarity, where have you been? I've been living with the upper echelons of the Canterlot Society, and I have learned much. It's terrible.
And she only can speak like this.
Out the corner of her mouth. Please.
Come on, champagne.
Disturbing.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I gotta do that and this.
I think she was the only pony in the show that was ever confirmed to have had plastic surgery. It was Diamond Tiara's mom, but I can't remember. Oh,
Yeah.
spoiler it.
Yeah. Rarity. Quack, quack. I'm a
Quack.
duck.
That is some hardcore duck face. That is a face for the ages. Holy crap.
Oh, I can't undo it anymore. Okay, damn it. Okay.
Sorry for what's happening.
It's fine. Like, quack, quack. Yes, quack, quack. Oh.
Please just mix my wine into my caviar. Yes.
Stop. I was like, the heck, Rarity?
You want to go get some coffee?
Please save that and just make that your desktop background forever.
Wow,
Because that is.
I need to fix the time.
No, this is perfect. Never fix this. You know, you've been doing stupid faces this whole time. And we don't even have what you do. Stupid face. Because this is the stupidest of faces.
Okay, so let's see here. We'll do that and this. Yeah.
I've had 34 surgeries to have this magnificent face. Can't feel my tongue anymore, but it was worth it. Oh no. Rarity. This is Rarity when she hits like 35. It does not go well. The high society life was just too much.
The high society life apparently involved a lot of cocaine.
So much cocaine.
Yes, this is. Here we'll do it.
Oh, you just save this model like this, and this will just be your Rarity. The fact that the face can do that. Oh no.
I feel like I need to put a cigar in the mouth or something.
A cyanide tablet. Because my goodness.
Lighting on. Okay. There we go.
Yes.
Let the whole shot. Actually, you know what?
Fire.
I
It
could
would
just.
melt pretty easy.
I don't think you'd want to eat that s'more, though.
Don't do drugs, kids. Yeah, that would be the caption of this one.
Okay, there we go.
Definitely looks like the end result of one of those commercials, like, I did cocaine for 30 years and look what happened to me.
I'm just gonna post it randomly in the general chat.
No explanation.
There
There you go. There you go, Chad.
All right, now I have to
Look at
undo
that.
this before it gets. No, it's.
No, it's stuck forever this way now. This is Rarity.
Okay, I think it's all fixed. Anyways, I got distracted. Hello, Nightly. Well, you're at August right now, so you still got 6 months to catch up on.
Yay!
So you can do it in the fall. Kill it with fire. Talking about is gorgeous.
She worked hard on that face. Like, so much hitting her face against the brick to achieve that level of beauty.
I'm unsure on the timing on this one.
I feel like that face could have been played a part in like Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's like the Tim Curry.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
No, that would have probably been in just like Jaws. Like that was what came up.
The shark.
Yes.
Ugh.
What else would she be?
I don't know, the crazy dude trying to kill the shark, but fabulous.
Maybe.
But fabulous. I imagine that face in like an old western, and she's just a madam in a brothel. And if you like mess with her or any of her girls, she comes for you, and she will break bones.
So I realized that this motion has her do a little bit of a twist. Probably want to undo that. Is it the whole? Yeah, chest 2 has that motion. Okay, that should be fine. Though neck, I do not want to have move. I want to have it be closer to... That's better. It's minor, but it's better. Because before it felt like she was doing a whole weird twist. I would have her kind of do a little dip, but that gets rid of most of it, but still. That should be a bit better. Alright, let's see what the hell that blends now. This has to be a pretty quick motion. I think I want to have Twilight maybe with her head sideways a little bit, like
a slightly tilted head is pretty cute. It's like a dog when they hear a noise and they don't tilt their head because they don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's adorable.
But I think most people do that in a way. What would be the explanation for that?
I mean, probably just trying to hear better. If you hear something from one side, you tilt your head so you can hear.
Well, yeah, but the dogs will go back and forth. Only thing I can think of is by changing your position of the orientation of your ears, it might help you better pinpoint.
Yeah,
maybe that's why. I don't know. It seems like
I know. I always had this. I don't know if anybody else.
Drugs isn't cool.
But does anybody else like when they hear a noise they don't recognize? Maybe this is just me, but like you can feel your ear twitch a little bit.
There's certain pitches that I don't like.
Well, it's not even about pitches. Like, if I'm sitting in a completely quiet place and all of a sudden I hear a noise I'm not expecting, I can feel my ear twitch. Like, it's weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Okay, I think that should be good. Now, is timing on the...
Womp womp. Just... I feel like how you just touched one little thing, and now you're like, where can I go with this? Beautiful Twilight. This is who you are meant to be. I'm just imagining after she transforms into a princess, like she's just this, like the stubby body with 2 legs. Just that. You'll become the princess, Twilight.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna unlock the neck there. So, yeah, okay, her neck is not locked anymore. Let's go down a little more. A little thing. Well, thank you, Nightly, for the bit. I need to give 1 bit to unlock a badge, so you have a bit. Well, thank you
for the derpies. Or derpies, singular.
There you go.
How's Nightly been, by the way? You want some wine?
Well, if you're done with yours,
yeah, I am.
The option there.
Okay. Hey, we'll go make. Oop. I've made a mess.
I fixed your mess.
Rectified.
I think that timing will work, so now I can actually do the real stuff. Nightly is alive and well. I don't know if Michael heard me. I gave a response, but you weren't here, so you don't get it. Oh, that did not work. Oh. I see. This was not... I must not have fixed these hooves correctly to go backwards like that. Oh, I did that weird motion change. It probably was based on that. Okay, that should help a bit. Now let's try this again. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay, good. I thought the motion for downwards was locked into. You can't see the bottom of the hooves, but you can see the legs. I want to make sure they're moved correctly. Actually, I'm gonna put her down a bit more. You gotta put her down.
It's good to hear you're doing well, Miley.
He's alive and well.
Yeah. I'd say that's about as good as any of us can do. I remember this one guy I used to work with. Every time I asked how you doing, and he would just be like, "Still vertical." Like, that's good.
Vertical?
Yeah.
What if you're sitting? Or sleeping?
Sleeping, then you're horizontal. And
I guess if you asked that question and he said he was horizontal, I mean...
it'd be a bad day for him.
Seem to reinstall Windows. Yeah, how's that going? Yeah, I know he's been having some Windows issues for a couple days now. But he still got the video done. That I think late Wednesday, so Thursday. No, it was late Wednesday. I just didn't put it out yesterday.
I feel like I'm the only one not having computer issues right now.
So this cinnamon mead?
That's the cinnamon meat. I think it's pretty decent. It's better than the maple.
Oh yeah, better than the maple. But I thought there would be more cinnamon to it. I thought it'd have a
I
kick.
can certainly taste the cinnamon.
I can taste the cinnamon.
You can see it floating around in there.
I know, but normally when I think cinnamon, I think of like a bit of a slap. That like sharp cinnamon. That's not sharp cinnamon.
No, it's very.
It's subtle.
You can taste it, but it is subtle.
You don't want to be caught horizontal at work. That's what she said.
I used to take naps on my breaks.
Who cares about badges
Good
when
job.
bits give derps? They do give derps.
Mm-hmm. They are derps. You're giving us derps. Derp-a-derp. Ooh, boy.
I'm a little unsure if this whole thing is going to work or not. Like, the look of everything, but...
She's suspicious of Rarity.
She's suspicious of book.
Rarity is sus. It's very sus. It's like, you borrowed book, and I want book back.
My book.
It's been a year, Rarity.
Oh, where my book?
It's like, I haven't finished reading it yet. It's like, it was like 10 pages. Where's my book?
Oh, I need to do this. Okay, good. I can just do this one. I have to grab it where I have this much space, because if I grab it here, it'll hit the edge of my screen. You can't see the mouse, but it hits the edge and I can't go any further. So I had to make sure whatever this amount of space is, I grab it within that amount of space here. So I can grab it here and get it all the way across, but if I grab it here, I can't. So that's the nice thing about having a second monitor or having your ASE over on the other side, but I've grown accustomed to it being over there. She's reacting a little quicker than I want her to, so we'll just move that over a couple. Maybe another one? Yep, that sounds right. Sussy Twilight. That's your stripper name.
Oh no. Wait, how does that even work in Horse World?
And there was that one comic where they're like, imagine them with clothes on. Okay, now imagine them taking them off. No.
It's like, can you imagine your audience with hats? Yeah. Now imagine them without hats.
I think I was in our
That
horse.
was, I found out that was from the manga. The official My Little Pony manga, which exists,
Chief
apparently.
Beef?
Chief Beef.
We
Some of us post lots of horses.
yeah,
I like that Sunny. That Sunny is adorable.
There's there's a different Chinaman that they post a lot of horses.
I remember Dash.
He's in the washing machine. That's
She
lewd.
is.
He's like a derpy.
It's a good tree.
Where is that one?
So
It couldn't have been too long ago. That's a good rainbow too. You guys post so many freaking horses. I'm only into 3 days ago.
Yeah, we post a lot of horse. Look, that horse is eating the sandwich. There it is.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's the same comic, but that's a different page. That was also cute.
I know it was
There
not.
it is.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's see. How about this? Can you picture your audience all wearing hats? I think so. Okay, now picture them without hats. Gasp!
Yes. I have to read that manga. That manga looks adorable. I think the IDW comics are good, but I think the manga was above and beyond. I liked how IDW was like, oh, we finished the main series. This is our last pony comic. Sigh. And they're like, new pony comic, like 3 days later. And now they're doing the official Gen 5 comics. Like maybe, who was it who did the last pony stuff? Let's see, oh darn it, how have I already forgotten them? I don't remember the studio that used to do Pony.
Hasbro?
No, not Hasbro. This is the actual studio who did G4.
Hanna-Barbera?
You know that's wrong. Oh, how have I already forgotten them? I feel sad now. Well, anyways, they might be done, but IDW's probably going to be doing the Pony comics solely for a while yet. Because they were doing Generations there for a bit, and now they're doing like G5 comics. I don't know if Andy Price is still the one doing all the drawing, but that doesn't surprise me. As far as I can tell, G5 has a few of the writers from G4, so I think GM Burroughs is involved, and so is Megan McCarthy.
I locked it, but it wasn't locked. That was weird. Who was that? Bread Twilight?
No,
Sure.
Saw lots of pictures.
Yeah, there was, like I said, like,
We post a lot of horror.
there's a lot, and there's even one just for Applejack.
Applejack.
But sometimes it just reposts from the original horse
Yeah,
images
there
chat.
is one
so.
for just bat ponies too.
Oh yeah, and then there's bat horses where normally gets a response of bat from the other the guy in chat likes it and whatever.
It's just dedicated.
It's just dedicated to bat
I like the one
poems.
with Applejack. That one there. I like that one.
All right, I want to have her like. Okay, yeah, that forward motion helps sell it a lot, so I'm going to keep it. But when she does do it, she needs to have her legs react, so we're gonna just kind of slide them backwards a little bit. And I'm gonna kind of do a cheap version. You can't really see her back legs, so I'm not caring about making them too detailed. It's more about just giving them some motion. From this angle, you're not going to notice anything off about it. But the front legs, those ones do. Technically, it would probably crunch them a little bit, but not too much. That looks fine. I remember reading that. It was a nice comic. I haven't read any of the comics for a while. I read a bunch of them like years and years ago and haven't read any since. I bet only it's because I got them on Humble Bundle.
There's so many different comics at this point. There's like the IDW like original main series, and then season 10 series, and then there's the Generation series, and then the manga. There's a lot of books about ponies. I have a few of them printed upstairs, some of the early ones. I bought them at I went to a alien festival.
Alien?
Yeah, where it was a bunch of people who believed in like extraterrestrials visiting Earth. And I went to it in Kentucky.
Why?
Because no, I wasn't bored. I wanted to watch the solar eclipse.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And they did a big alien festival.
I had planned for years to go to that solar eclipse. It passed right near you. But I
went too.
I had spent for years. I had planned to go, and then I just kept forgetting about actually setting up anything because by the time I was going to, it was expensive.
Next time it happens, we should definitely go because it is kind of one of those things that you gotta see once.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy, but it just so happened that there was an alien festival.
It's probably got to be years and years from now, though.
It'll probably be like another 10 years or something. But
no. It's America's a small part of a planet on a small time scale. Like
well, they should know. Like,
you can see it for the next 100 years.
Yeah. Solar.
Well, thank you, Alec, or thank you, Nightly, for gifting to Alex a sub. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, and congrats to Alex. I'm gonna look up.
No, so I've been to like a UFO Believers Festival just because, not because I really cared. But
here we go. Future eclipses. This is a pretty nifty image right here.
2024. Total solar eclipse 2024.
Well, there's this. Well, okay, yeah. So annular you don't care about, or we don't. I don't care about total. It depends. Well, it's crossing.
It's not that far away. We could go to Ohio.
The problem, it's hotels and anywhere anywhere on this line is going to be expensive, but that's a huge area to cover.
Yeah, like what we should do is do it in Ohio, and you could go to Kings Island. There's an amusement park there called Kings Island, and it's pretty amazing, and that's really close.
No, why would I want to go to Kentucky?
No, it's in Ohio.
Oh, in Ohio. Well, that's still close enough. Okay, so the path of the total looks like oh wow, that's actually pretty good. It's centered right here because I would want to be closer to the center as possible.
Well, it's going to be total solar eclipse across that entire band.
Well, yeah, but the closer you are to the center, the longer it lasts.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, I do want to do that. That's really cool. So okay,
to, like, Illinois.
Have to set something up for that.
Yeah, and I'd be totally cool to go again because it was one of those things that kind of just blew me away when I saw it.
Oh yeah, to me I so wanted to go to it. I just completely skipped my mind about setting up for it.
Yeah, me and Warhorse.
Nightly. One was a GIF and one was a singular image, and the colors were different. I think. Michael's secretly an alien. The silver eclipse is just a diversion from his true identity.
No, I went to an alien convention. To watch the solar eclipse because they just kind of corresponded.
Nightly, give me a horse or character. I guess it doesn't matter.
I managed to find horse merchandise.
So I wanted to see an eclipse. So we had when I was younger it wasn't a total solar eclipse. We had a partial solar eclipse go through when I was in elementary school.
Yeah.
Over hometown.
Yeah.
And so it was really cool. But the problem was I was in school.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't let us outside. Ooh. So all it was out the window. You could see it dim quite a bit, and then it went back bright again. They didn't let us go outside. They continued class as normal, which really, if you're going to get kids intrigued in science and in learning, that's a time to do it.
Partial solar eclipse is only marginally interesting. A total solar eclipse is a completely different experience.
Well, I know that is. I've seen a lot of the stuff of watching it, like everything about it from before it comes to after, and everything is super cool.
Like crickets start chirping because they think it's night.
Mod Pie. Okay.
I think that one thing to take note of when we do it is we should get a hotel within the immediate area of which we're going to watch it.
It's expensive. I'm guessing it's going to be expensive.
Because I remember the trip home, because I went, it was, the last time when I went to watch the total solar eclipse, it passed through Kentucky. And I went with my mother down to where it was happening. And we watched it with the intent of driving back after it was over, which we did. But the traffic was insane. I'm talking bumper to bumper traffic for like hours on end.
Oh yeah, no, that would be the intent. But if you know it's happening, it's basically whatever the max time frame is to be able to set something up. Like the farthest out you can do, you set it up immediately because it's going to start filling up fast, and if they're going to jack the price up.
We should probably do that soon then.
2024? No, they're probably not going to let you sign up for hotels for at least 12 months beforehand. Anyway, Nightly, give me a theme, 1 or 2 words, something simple. Do have Mod. She's way too happy. Let's make her a little better on that. Car crash. Okay.
You love this pony. Why not have her die in a car crash?
I'm gonna reset the program quick. It was at almost max RAM.
You want to kill Mod? Is that what I'm hearing, Nightly?
No, he said the theme is car crash.
Exactly.
Maybe. Okay.
He wants to kill Mod. He's a monster.
I love it.
A monster.
See, most people pick a horse because they like that horse. He picked it because he doesn't like that horse. He knows he'll abuse it.
Like John would be very upset at you right now.
No, John wouldn't care because
His favorite horse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he knows what the line between real and not real.
Yeah, me too. And reality is awful, so you gotta love the horse. It's all just memories in the end. Real, not real, it's all subjective in the mind. Nightly, he abuses Derpy on a regular basis. It would barely faze me at this point.
Yeah, it's like scar tissue. Is essentially what it is.
He just, like, half of these streams is just him abusing Derpy.
Sorry.
And that's kind of the way I feel about it. Like, things that are real and not real, does it really matter when it comes to everything? Just becomes a memory in the end.
All the memory is not a screenshot. It's a collection of objects that your brain just loads what it thinks is the equivalent of, and every memory is a recreation of the event, not an actual remembering of the event.
Yeah. It crashed. I'll remember
I'm
that.
trying to load. I've got a lot of horses and stuff, so this is getting a little bit heavy on the stuff.
Then you get that Half-Life 3 out so that we can have Source Filmmaker 2. And working 100%.
Now, let's say one of the reasons that, like, I don't like recording events and stuff. I like remembering stuff more because I feel like recording it, I'm trying to get too many details when it's kind of nice with not doing that, because you're not pulling in too many details of like, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. I'd rather just remember the parts that I thought were the best and ignore the rest.
I kind of made a point when I went to see that solar eclipse not to record any of it because I wanted to just be there in the moment.
Because now with the 4K camera I have and stuff, I probably would.
You want to record it?
Oh, well, because you can just set it up.
Yeah.
Is you do all the prep beforehand, but as soon as it starts, I am not going to be running around poking at stuff. I am focused.
I feel like I I feel like seeing a recording of a total solar eclipse isn't anywhere close to actually just being there and experiencing it.
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of the video of it, and it looks surreal. But I know
It's
that
incredibly surreal.
Okay, so we're gonna mod is
She's stolen a police vehicle. She's a rebel. She's a bad girl.
okay. So she's
Okay, of course.
police horse. Okay, I don't think police horse fits in the car.
And she can't be a police horse then. You gotta be able to fit in cars.
Okay, so she's
You know, that's one thing that kind of bothered me about that new Chippendales thing.
gonna be small.
The chipmunks were riding the ponies, so that kind of implies that the ponies are like chipmunk size. Not that small. They're too small.
She's in so she's in the car.
Peak, I don't know how you're not aware, but there are ponies in the new Chippendales movie, apparently. It was all the news before all the new content of the new show, which is apparently 2 new shows that are coming out about Pony. One appears to be for preschoolers, though, as best I can tell. Yes, Pony. Yes, Pony. Everybody say Pony. Pony, pony, pony.
Pony. Okay, so we're gonna here. Okay.
I do find it funny that everybody was like, is the new show gonna be in 2D or 3D? And then Hasbro's just like, how about both?
Not a bad thing.
I mean, I'll take more Pony. I do think the 2D one is gonna be targeted towards like preschoolers, and people really shouldn't be like focusing on it too much that are above the age of like 7, but only time will tell. Because as best I can tell, it's being made not by Boulder Studio, which is Hasbro's studio, but by a studio called Little Critters Workshop, and they make like preschooler programs. So
that trying to start early to get on the audience. Remember, the audience is still not Brony; it's the younger female audience. So they doing something like that, I think is fine. To me, if anything, it means that some of the jokes and everything might be for a younger audience, but at the same time, they'll be wholesome and stuff. So that's kind of the point of the show.
I think it's a good thing, because if they make a show that's primarily targeted towards a much younger audience, then that means maybe they're trying to target the other new show towards kind of the teenage audience a little bit. It's like, okay, we're not going to write this other show for that group, so instead let's create a second show that targets that group. And that's kind of what I'm hoping is the case. I don't think you're going to get any like extensive lore from the 2D show. I think it's going to be a lot of kind of like Peppa Pig type content. Of course, that's just a theory, but given that the studio's Little Critter Workshop, it makes sense to me. Adult Swim MLP show.
My name is Magpie.
A long ways
and
off,
this is
Nightly.
Jackass.
I honestly hope that the new show will kind of lean into the like maybe not adult content, but like teenagers a little bit more. Because I think it's impossible for Hasbro not to recognize that they have
an audience, but when that audience is only a portion of, you can have watching the show is a small portion. It's the merchandising, the toys, and that is the audience. So they're going to market to them. I think bronies always overestimate how big of an audience they
Well,
are.
I don't think it's bronies they're going to be marketing to. I think it's going to be the teenage crowd who are into like anime and stuff. I think that's the ones they're going to focus on.
But they're not gonna buy toys. They're gonna buy collectibles, but they're not gonna buy toys.
But that's what I'm kind of hoping the 2D show is for. It's like the super younger audience.
Oh, yeah.
Like I think the 2D animations will be for that super younger audience, and then the 3D animations will kind of follow more along the lines of G4, where it's kind of like battles and lore and all that good stuff. That's where I think it's heading. We'll know in May. Because there is supposed to be a special in May for the 3D show.
I just like any negative stuff on that is people are always doomsday people of like they need to see everything being like everything's on fire, everything's chaos, but it's not. It's just until it comes out, it'll be fine. Everybody was doom and gloom about G5, and then G5 came out, and it was actually good.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I'm optimistic as far as the 3D series is concerned, and as far as the 2D series is concerned, I mean, it's not for me. It wasn't probably not made for me. It was made for kids who watch Peppa Pig. So, which is fine. Like, they can have their thing, and then I'll get my thing. So, everybody wins. As far as I'm concerned. So, I'm super hyped on the new pony content. If you can give me lore and, like, epic battles with horses, I will be very happy. Along with slice of life stuff, because the slice of life stuff makes the epic battles all the more interesting. I always contributed My Little Pony similar to a anime called Techimunyo. Probably pronouncing that wrong. Where it was like a lot of slice of life, but then things got crazy at parts. But I'm rambling now, so I'm just gonna drink my wine.
My name is Mudpie, and this is
Fall
Jackass.
Equestria will never happen. But then again, we got Chippendales and ponies, so who knows? I think as far as the Chippendales thing is concerned, I just want them to confirm that it is essentially the same Toontown from Roger Rabbit. I will be happy. Yes, Nightly. It will be in my head, Michael. Well, we can always read Fall Equestria, so that's good. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to see that whole thing animated, but nobody's that crazy. The closest they ever got to was the radio show, and that died after 4 episodes.
They were doing a great job at it, though.
They were. The last episode I thought was not narrated enough, but yeah, it was pretty good.
My name is
Would have
Mudpie,
liked to see
and
more,
this
but it
is
just kind of
Jackass.
fell apart for multiple reasons that aren't worth really going into. It was good for what we got. And I'm gonna use the restroom.
Okay. I'm just making it stupid. She's good. She's very. She's gonna be all angry. No, that's the whole car. We need just the police. It's a police car. Right, we need pony. There we go. And we're gonna like left leg. She's It's just like, like. Oh, there's definitely like a tail that's kind of like going through here. Hold on, it's gotta get out of there. There we go. This left one. Okay. I want that. We want that. Okay. Okay.
I've returned.
Welcome back.
Yes, I was gone. I died in that single moment, apparently. What is happening?
Okay, so here we go, Michael. It's all done.
Okay.
Okay, so
My name is Mud Pie, and this is Jackass.
Like, no, you're a cowboys.
Yes.
This is Jackass.
This is Jackass.
That's what she says. My name is Mod Pie, and this
My
is
name is
Jackass.
Mud Pie, and this is Jackass.
Oh no.
It's so stupid.
Americans.
It's funny because it's Mod Pie and it's Jackass, and then she doesn't do anything extreme.
I like, from the perception of her family, Maud's the one who's the wild child. Just goes off and does crazy things, but all in a monotone.
My name is Mud Pie,
I like
and
it.
this is Jackass.
That's amazing. It's special.
It is.
That is.
Okay. Let me put. We'll add that to the what the fuck folder. All right. And they're like, what happened? What happened over there?
The heck is that? Apple Jessica, she knows. She knows what's up.
Because I'm like, anything that's a crash, and she's just gonna sit in there, and that just seemed appropriate. Okay.
Name is
No, we need not Mod Pie. There.
Darling books.
Now we're back to the normal books.
Apples, darling
Yeah, I'm looking at
books.
your earlier message, Nightly. Yeah, the fact that the 2D series is direct to YouTube kind of...
Direct to YouTube?
Yeah, it's going to be released on YouTube first. The 2D series is. On the official channel.
That to me implies it's going to be 5-minute episodes
Yeah.
or something. It's going to be very short because they have the money to at least get set up like, say, a Netflix deal or something.
Yeah.
So the fact that they're not means that it's
They
just too short.
Eventually. It's going to be on YouTube first, and then it's going to go to Netflix like a month later.
I'm expecting that to be very low budget then.
It's super low budget. They're not using any of the original voice actors from the movie.
And that makes sense. That
Yeah.
VAs are expensive, and if you try to pull the original VAs from a movie that already now have a movie budget attached to their names, yeah, anything they would use would probably be 4 times more expensive than anybody else they could get.
They're not using their main studio, which is Boulder Animation. They're not using
That
the
makes
original voice
I kind of
actors.
okay with that. By not using the normal studio, it means you're going to get a unique thing.
Yeah.
Even if it's cheaper, it's nice having something different.
They basically went out and found a studio who makes content for preschoolers super cheap, on the fly. They're going to release it direct to YouTube. It's going to be a thing, but I don't think it's a thing that, unless you're a kid, you're going to pay much attention to.
But bronies are going to look at it and be like, "Why did they do this?" Because they're gonna look at it from the perspective of this is my show.
Like, I've already seen a bunch of content where bronies are like trying to correct the animation they've seen for the characters in the 2D for the 2D series, and yeah, they can make it look better, but
So it's not. They're not the audience.
They're not the audience for the 2D thing.
They're not the audience. Well, they never have been the audience. They do like to sneak things in, and
Yeah.
they definitely made the show to be adult oriented. But I don't think it was for brony. It was for parents, because then they can watch it with their kids and at least find it fun and entertaining.
Initially, I do think as the series progressed, they did kind of lean into the brony community a little
Oh
bit.
no, they
in some
definitely
episodes.
influenced content,
yeah.
but they didn't direct content.
Flutter Brother, I feel like, was definitely an episode directed towards an older audience, just because the whole.
But that was also, say you were a person that originally started watching it at a young age when it first came out. Flutter Brother is what, season 7?
It's like season 7 or 8. Yeah.
7 years.
Yeah.
So anybody that started watching it, now they have to say, how old are they now? And so it's going to grow up into what they were looking at. So I can understand that to a degree as well, which the series definitely did. I think this might be about, now let's reset it back to the younger age and move forward, which bronies are not going to like. But bronies don't like change.
Well, I've seen a lot of like arguments for like whether or not something is good or bad depending on like the visual aspect. But for me, good and bad is always indicated by how much effort does it look like they actually put into it.
But depends too. If they're, say, making a preschool type animation, they don't have to put a huge budget into animation. They can make it cheap. So they can make it cheap too. So it might not be good, but it's because we're not the audience for it.
But yeah, I do find it interesting that Pony's going to have essentially 2 series running simultaneously.
But it kind of makes sense of the one that people are bronies are going to hate, and the other one that bronies are going to be or like. So
yeah,
so
it's kind of like one for younger kids and then one for the older audience.
But they're not going to like the one.
They already like the movie.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the one for the kids? Or?
Yeah.
No, of course not.
No, the movie was great. I thought the movie was.
It was fantastic.
I was expecting it to have more gaps than it did. It was actually turned out really good.
It was a good kickoff for the new.
It was just a good movie in general, even if they had nothing to follow up on.
Yeah, like as far as lore building is concerned, it didn't have a lot going for it. But I feel like there's supposed to be a 45-minute special that's in 3D in May, and I'm kind of hoping they build a little bit more lore than that.
It's still they're going to have lore, but it's probably going to be, well,
I want to know why.
Lauren Foss was big on having some.
She was big on lore.
Yeah, having some kind of a meaning behind everything, because a kid doesn't care about lore, but an adult does. And if they're going to make it adult oriented, having lore.
Yeah, and basically they have flat out said that this is taking place in the same universe as G4 did, so they already have a bunch of established lore. The lore is already there.
Well, some lore, but they're going to probably have to, not retcon, but they're going to have to redevelop some of it because it's a very different time period.
But yeah, it's far in the future. It's supposed to be like, I don't know.
Well, it has to be the same universe because the movie starts with the main six.
Talking about the main six, yeah.
No, they showed them.
Yeah.
It was like it was a show. To be honest, my definition of quality is it has pony. It depends on how long you've been in the fandom. The longer you've been in it, probably the higher your bar. But most of the people that had the highest bar probably left by now because like season 7 pissed them off.
Season 7 was, I think, for me, I enjoy anything pony. But I still haven't finished Pony Life because it's not good. Do I want to see every clip that has Derby in it? Of course I do.
But I don't have a screenshot anymore.
What screenshot?
It was the best picture.
Fat Rainbow Dash, and you'll get it. Fat Rainbow Dash Pony Life.
I haven't. Wait. I think it's on my vault. Yeah. Here we go. I had my hard drive failure, and I lost a lot of stuff. I didn't lose any animation stuff, but I lost a lot of other stuff, and I actually ended up finding an old drive that I had all my old stuff on it, so I recovered it all.
I'm not sure it'd actually be on there.
It was difficult. I plugged it in and it didn't work. Like it was a bad SATA cable. I had it took me a little while to get it all, but I did get it recovered, thankfully. If it didn't, oh well. There we go.
I mean, I watched most of the first season of Pony Life.
I didn't save it. Oh well. I don't know what this is from though.
I think that's
from the comic.
I think that's from the comic. That looks like the comic. That looks like Andy Price.
Well, yeah, when there's no stream.
No tweet. Sad horse.
What are you supposed to when I had no stream? Because I had to cancel. What was that one? I just hug.
Just how.
I thought I had saved one of the images, but apparently I
Just
didn't.
the rainbow. I know which one picture you're talking about. It's just Rainbow Dash, all plump.
Yeah,
Like
plump.
jeans.
Yeah, well, let's just see.
Sure, Pony Life, Rainbow Dash, like angels.
Oh god, there's.
She's eating dirt.
There we go.
There.
This is the best Rainbow Dash. This is Spirit Animal Rainbow Dash.
She's so happy. She's just living her life. Living her best.
Yes. This is a good Rainbow
Like,
Dash.
you've never seen Pony Life, but you just love that.
This is great because she's got like 3 bags of chips. I mean, she's only eaten in one. She's got the other 2 ready to go. I don't know what these are.
Funyuns.
Funyuns or something. But she's got even chips in the waiting room,
Yeah, it's her
which
on
is
her
the tummy. And she's just so look at she's so happy. She's smiling.
I remember,
She's so good.
I remember the premise of that episode was so stupid. Like, the whole premise of that episode was somebody challenged her to be because she wanted to be the best at everything. So some dude, like, shows up and like, I'm the best at being lazy. And Rainbow Dash is like, I can be better at being lazy. And then she turned into that.
Dashabetes.
Dashabetes, yes.
There's 10,000 pictures with Dashabetes?
Yes, because it's just Rainbow Dash being adorable.
Oh.
That's all Dashabetes
Tubby Wubby
is.
Pony Waifu.
Tubby what? My Tubby Wunny Pony Waifu?
Rain Blob Dash has 893.
I would be afraid to click that one.
Missing Cutie Mark? Oh yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Fat. 23,000. Comments more entertaining. Chubby cheeks.
I feel like I do need to go back and finish watching Pony Life just to get it out of my system. Just to be able to say
Out of your
I
system.
watched it.
It's to get it into your system.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure some of it's fairly entertaining. It's just not. There's no lore. There's no epic
Oh
battles.
no, I would.
There's none of
That's
that.
what's nice about it. Is it's supposed to be just these quick little fun one-off. Really,
Yeah.
what Pony Life is the shit I make.
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. I
bit.
think it's. I just want to make something stupid, and let's just make something stupid. That's exactly what it
That's
is.
what it is. I think I left off towards the end of this first season when they were like doing they were doing basically Pony Olympics. I don't remember much more past that. He does have high quality shit nightly. You're right.
Well, it's high quality shit posts. At least for the that's what I like calling it. Because sometimes putting a lot of effort into something that's immensely stupid makes the stupid funnier, because it's like, why the hell did you put that kind of effort into something? So I like doing high quality shit posts. There's definitely times where doing a low quality version of it is fine, but for like this, the purpose of it is to make it look high quality. Well, it's not. So, Nightly, have you even seen what I'm working on in full with this? I'm not even sure if you've seen some of the more recent stuff.
Books.
He comes in very often.
Books.
I think it is kind of crazy the amount of pony content that's we've been bombarded with this last week.
Everybody's been posting about it, but I have cared so little that I've not seen any of it.
I'm fairly sure
Everybody was talking about it, but I have not seen, and all I've seen is whatever would randomly I come across on stuff.
I mean, the only things worth noting is that there's 2 new series coming out and the Chippendale thing.
Oh, so Nightly, this is what. This shot has been extended. I did not fix that. Okay, so the idea behind this video is to have all the ponies using a phrase that they overuse in general, one that you hear all the time or is iconic to the character, but that is all they say, but then imply that there's conversation going on, but it leads up to something, but I'll just let it go.
Darling. Apples. Darling, darling, darling. Apples, apples. Darling, darling, darling. Books? Books, books, books. Apples, darling, books. Party! Awesome! Books, books. Awesome! Darling, awesome, awesome.
I have to add a bunch of them going back and forth right here. They're going to just have random conversation.
Awesome!
I love it, so good.
Nightly noticed you're using the newer models. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying. I didn't like them at first, but as I'm adjusted to them and I've figured out the way I need to adjust the way I do things, they're fine.
I do think they're more aesthetically pleasing. In their facial expressions.
Yeah, but I think the best part is this.
Awesome!
I love that.
It is pretty good.
Yeah, the idea is, if anybody has a cliche single word phrase, it's Fluttershy with yay. So everybody else has an iconic thing, but she's the one that has an actual said thing. So I wanted her to be the one that just completely out of nowhere says
Yes. Her perking up and being all happy when she says it is the best part. She's so proud of herself.
I haven't done the lip syncing for it either. But
Awesome!
well, then yeah, and then I want Rainbow to like whatever. And the whole idea is that everybody is like the fuck except Pinky, who's like smiling because she never stops smiling. But then
Awesome!
Rainbow just says awesome and then cut it there.
Taught her that word.
Yeah, probably. So just working on getting the details done. But the idea on it is to have it be overly animated. I have a lot of detail for the stuff. The only thing that I need to, or everything up through potentially here. So this shot right here is probably going to be pretty easy because I can just grab some random animation from some other files just to have them move around and react to the words that they're saying. So this one will be pretty easy. These three are the only other ones I really have to put effort into. Once I get to Fluttershy here, she's going to be pretty simple. And this one is not going to be that bad because they're all kind of be just standing there. I do have to fix the background, but that's for future, so.
You want another drink?
Oh, no. No, I need to... Not... Wow, I feel like it's later than it is.
Nope.
Nah, I want to feel okay. After my drinking exceedingly too much last Saturday, I kind of...
Saturday.
Yeah, if I had another one, then I don't want a beer. I'd want a mixed drink, and if I did that, having a whole can with stuff would be a lot. And so no.
Well, I'm gonna go make another.
Oh yes, so Kitty, I agree. Booze. There's no Trulies left. You said right?
Yeah, I kind of drank them all. I can make you something else. I can get you a beer or a mixed drink.
You know what? Grab me a beer, but don't grab me the coconut one. Grab me the other one. Grab me the one that has the Indeed label on it.
All right.
Because that's less alcohol in it. That's 5% instead of 8%. You don't need to put it in anything.
Cool.
Well, Jesus Christ! Thank you, Soul Kitty, for the gift subs again.
Cool.
Yeah, I agree. Cool. Congrats to the Gavister, Drew Archer 3090.
Cool.
I feel it's a graphics card reference. Michael is too cool. That's a good name. I think Michael would agree. And
Cool.
Natarod and Juicy Ponent. But thank you very much, Soul Kitty. You've been very generous lately for some of those gift subs. I appreciate it greatly. So thank you very much. Well, I don't know if Drew's actually here, but is that a reference to graphics cards or not? I'm actually curious. And if you did you get a 3090? Because that's like a lottery, especially since at this point, good luck getting graphics cards nowadays. It used to be the Best Buy was pretty not easy to get, but it was, you could, if you looked into it, you could figure it out. Yeah, now you have to pay like $200 if you want to even buy a graphics card to have the option to buy a graphics card. Yeah, that caused I think a 3080 Ti. Oh, yeah, I got a 3080 before the Ti came out. If I had the option now, I would have gotten a 3080 Ti instead, but I got 3080. It's fine. I'm not running 4K. Well, I'm running 4K on my TV, 2K on my main monitor, but I've been kind of gaming on my main monitor more often than not anyway. But I would have preferred a 3080 Ti. Micro Center is amazing. They're in stock, but how expensive are they? As last I heard, they're in stock, but they're well above MSRP. I have a Micro Center 20 minutes from me, not even. I go there all the time. I have bought a lot of crap from there. Not graphics cards though. Yeah. I've never bought a graphics card from there. I bought multiple hard drives, RAM once, cases once, motherboards 3 times, I think. For the most part, it depends on what it is. Yeah, AMD, yes. Yes-ish. I don't know if I could find a graphics card for NVIDIA at MSRP.
Yeah, unless cryptocurrency goes belly up, graphics cards are going to remain high.
3050 is out now? Oh, yeah, maybe.
Keep moving forward, don't they?
I don't know.
Cool.
Well,
Jay's going to be very.
Well, thank you, Nolan. And as Jay can't be here. He's streaming on Friday.
He can't possibly be here.
Oh yeah, but well, thank you very much, Nolan, for the gift sub. And congrats to Jay Holler.
Yeah.
He's. Oh boy.
What a dingus, though.
He is number 1 dingus.
He is.
Haven't talked to him in a while. We haven't done sociables in a while.
We got sociables in a while.
We got to sociables and get him to pop up there again.
Last time we did sociables, he was under the weather, so we didn't.
He had COVID, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Or no,
No, he had COVID.
Was it he had COVID or was that
both?
his boyfriend
Yeah, they
did?
both did.
Okay.
I mean, one gets COVID. It's not. I mean, you live with somebody with COVID. You're
it's not guaranteed. Like, my niece got it, and then from there, I think my older sister got it. But they have 3 other people in their family, and none of them got it. But they separated. Like, the people with COVID stayed upstairs, while everybody else lived in the basement. So
one way to avoid it, I guess.
Yeah. But thank you very much, Nolan, and Soul Kitty again. Thank you very much. I felt left out. Silver got it, and I never did. At least tested negative. Same thing for me. I've never got it that I know of, which is different. But I'm also very careful about it because we have Half-Long here, so I want to make sure I'm not responsible for killing him.
Nothing. I ain't died yet. Nothing gonna kill me. I'm immortal. You don't know. You don't know. No, I haven't gotten it yet either. I think I would know if I did, because my health is spectacular. As I laugh in a wheezing fashion.
But also, I never go out. I go out for groceries and liquor. That's about the only 2 times and to meet with friends, but then that's a very tight group. It's kind of the same people over and over again.
No, I'm properly vaxxed and boosted, so I'm not too worried. But
I haven't done the boost thing, but I don't know if it really, for how often I actually go out and do things.
It's like super easy to do, though.
Yeah, but it's
whatever.
I don't know if I want to deal with the having a couple days of feeling like shit. It looked like you did.
I was a little drowsy.
You did better this time than you did last time.
No, the second shot floored me. The
first
booster
time.
was Well, the first time didn't bother me at all. The second shot floored me, and then the booster was whatever. I felt a little groggy, a little worn out, but I was fine.
MSRP for the 3050 is $249, but Microsoft had it for $349. Not horrible, but $349 should be a 3060. So $100 isn't a lot, but it's by percentage. That's like a 40% increase. So
yeah,
being able to get it at a markup from a without being a scalper. I mean, I guess, but it's nice having the option if you have no other option. I got it, sure, but now with Best Buy doing their bullshit, because you have to buy their 1 year tech something program if you want to have any option to buy it anymore, which was interesting because when I checked last time, they were almost all the graphics cards were available for like nearly an hour, because people were then scrambling to buy into this membership so that they could get it, but the verification took longer than they were available. So people spent $200 for the option to buy a graphics card that they couldn't buy because they were sold out before they could even process.
Which is crazy.
Yes, that is because of that. I am done with Best Buy. I'm good on the stuff I purchased. I was originally watching for a friend. I don't like that. No, that's them trying to. They're gonna fall behind the veil of, we're doing it because we're ensuring blah blah blah, and like, who gets it? No, I don't care. You're also preventing good people from getting it.
I mean,
stupid.
It feels like if you're doing that, the people who are most likely going to get it are going to be the crypto farmers at that point, like the people with the warehouses full of graphics cards.
They're them dropping an extra $200 to get it is nothing.
Yeah,
but and it's like they could be like, well, we offer all these extra services. I don't care. It's you're putting something behind a paywall for your own benefit.
I have no intention to upgrade my computer probably for another year, because I'm hoping things will get better by that point, but we'll see.
I did the upgrade for mainly because I needed my CPU upgraded. I had a 9700K, but 8-core 8 thread was really falling behind on stuff. And so I swapped to a 5950. So I went from 8-core 8 thread to 16-core 32 thread. Bit of a boost. I in games that had that were CPU bound, I doubled my frame rate easy, and it was actually pretty nice. But it also has. I'm playing now with 4K video for the podcast, and it takes twice as long to render as before. Which before on the 8-core with the GPU, being double for 4 times as many pixels is actually pretty good. That's significant improvement. So that's not. I'm not complaining. You get 30. Oh, you did get a 30 Ti and silver 3070 on the Newegg drops. Did you have to get the drop with something else? Did you have to purchase it with something else, or did you get one of the lucky ones where you weren't required to buy it with something else? I didn't get it, but I got complication from the vaccine. Yeah, I don't know of anybody that didn't have some kind of complications, but nausea and headache is to me fine. But I know there's other people that probably had much worse. Some people were laid up for days.
I took a day off work after the second shot, but that was the only time I decided to because I think for me, the second shot, I had insomnia real bad, so it wasn't even so much I think I had insomnia with the booster, but it wasn't as bad. But with the second shot, I got maybe 2.5 hours of sleep that night. And so going to work the next day was not really an option. So I stayed home and I got my sleep, and then I went to work the next day fine, and that was the worst I had.
I work from home, so but even that day I didn't do much. It was rough day. I couldn't focus. I was tired-ish, but my brain was fogged.
I just couldn't sleep. Even with the booster, I think the booster I got maybe 4.5 hours, which is enough. But yeah, I think for me, the shots gave me insomnia. But that was me. Her tail went crazy.
I haven't even used it once yet. Or I'm just dehydrated. If it was like GameStop, where their membership is only $15 and that's fine, Well, okay, yeah, if you could buy a single month of it, sure, but you had to buy the whole year at a time, which at that point is like probably $18 a month. But no, it was the fact that there was no warning, no heads up, no nothing. It was dropped, and the people that dropped $200, and then because of how long it took to get like the approval to activate the account, it was already sold out. It meant that people bought a membership to get something that they couldn't get. And if now, in the next, say, month, they remove that requirement because of backlash, people that bought that membership will now have spent $200 on a membership that they're not going to use for a purpose that no longer is needed. That is stupid. It's people in the marketing side of things is trying to... it's like, what was it, Christmas Vacation had the thing of sometimes the boss at the end of the movie says sometimes the things on paper look good until you see the people it affects. I'm thinking that's kind of what it's going to be. They're going to have to back off on that requirement. It just doesn't make any sense. And hopefully they give people the ability to reimburse. The problem is not everybody's going to request a refund, and then they're going to still benefit from those that didn't. Nightly loved the Michael derping on the brain in the last video. Yes, he did some good stuff in the last one. In the last video, he just put one today.
Yeah, I saw you put one out today.
Yeah, it was only a couple hours before you were done with work. So my 30 Ti, no, but Silver had to get a PSU, which I sold for more to a coworker. Oh, like, was it one of those exploding gigabyte ones? I hope not. Or if you did,
exploding gigabyte.
Do you still work with them? Newegg was kind of called out because they were doing the bundle deals of selling. You had to buy, if you bought a graphics card, sometimes you had to buy something else with it, but it was kind of them clearing out bad stock. Yeah. And one of the things that was included with there was a gigabyte power supply that was found to be. It had very bad overcurrent protection, and it would sometimes go up to so high it would explode.
I've had a couple power supplies explode on me over the years.
It's why, like, I will not buy cheap power supply. If I'm going to buy a power supply, my power supply is going to be the highest quality thing on my computer.
I have a history of buying like a really nice computer and then a cheap ass power supply.
Oh no, it should be the other way around.
No, that thing explodes and you just get another cheap ass power supply.
Because it can literally kill the other things you bought.
It hasn't yet.
You haven't been struck by lightning. It doesn't mean I'm going to walk outside with a golf club during a thunderstorm.
It'd make a good story if you survive. Like, I love good stories.
No, it's if there's one thing you should not skimp on, it's your power supply.
I do try to get like the gold standard ones for whatever that means anymore.
I think even gold requires some work. Bronze is useless and stupid, and if you buy anything in 80 bronze, it's because it just happened to be in manufacturing. It met it. It's not that good. Silver, to me, gold is at least decent. Platinum is where somebody really invested into it, and I think there's one even above that.
Which is yours?
Mine's at platinum, but it's because I overspec'd mine.
Yeah.
I don't need it, but I have 1,000 watt on mine because it basically never has to turn on the fan. I think the most my computer can pull is like 400 to 500 watts, which hits in the middle range, and it should never turn the fan on. It was for keeping things quiet, and it was for platinum. But power supplies are, when you start trying to increase in quality, they're not a huge jump in. Like, if your processor, if you start going towards high end, you're going to get expensive. If you're going high end without going high watt, it really doesn't get that expensive.
I don't know. I think any power supply that meets your wattage what you're looking for.
No.
I mean, yeah,
because
it might explode, but
it's not just about explode. It's how clean is the power? Is it consistent? Is everything getting what it needs when it needs it? There's a huge amount of factors. Your power supply it's like the blood running through your veins, and if suddenly it decides that like your left arm is suddenly not getting blood, or your brain isn't getting blood, or it's inconsistent, you're not going to run okay.
It really just comes down to whether or not the caps in the power supply will survive a voltage surge. Bronze, probably not.
Not a voltage surge. It's whether or not, if suddenly it says, something says, I need a lot of power, can it get it to it when it needs it immediately without sacrificing anything?
Yes, if it's new.
No. Well,
If
new,
it's
but
older, it might explode. Maybe.
I think the last time.
Depends on whether or not you got a good cap.
So I'm going to guess that nobody has been watching the streams here from like 6 years ago, but I had a moment, I think it was probably 6 years ago, where and I don't remember what day it was, but I had a stream where my whole everything cut out. I had a power supply that was older, and I think it was like 6 or 7 years, and it was cheaper, and it literally cut out. And my graphics card required more power, and it suddenly was like, I can't do it. And so my graphics card shut down. I could hear everything. I was still streaming, but my graphics card was no longer doing anything. And that was back when it was doing CPU encoding. And so everything went black. And I had to completely restart my computer, and it happened a couple of times. I figured out what the problem was, and it was my power supply. It was originally supposed to put out like 750 or 650 watts. I can't remember the number. And over age, it had reduced so many that when the graphics card kicked in, it went beyond its limit.
Yeah,
so
that's when something pops.
No, and it ran fine. When I restarted, it was fine.
Yeah.
But it cut the power. My graphics card shut down. And so my graphics card would not come back on. That's damaging your hardware. So I completely I had to order a new one, replaced it, and then it ran perfectly fine after that.
I think you're generally fine if you just go well over the wattage of what your computer uses.
I think the normal thing is look at what you need for wattage and then go like 30% more.
Yeah.
Because I think it's supposed to be that like the sweet spot, I can't remember the percentage, usually between I think 30 and 70%. So if you're only using a little bit, it's a waste. And if you're towards the top end, it's a waste. But if you're in the middle, it's the most efficient range.
Yeah.
So if you need 400 watts, get like a 550 or something. Then you're fine.
Like if you need like 500 watts and you buy like a 600 watt power supply, that power supply just isn't going to last super long.
Your PC is 860, 80 plus platinum rated, drop to 500 watts sometimes, 6 years old. If it's 6 years old, it depends. If it's a good quality one, you should be fine. And is there any apps you can download that will test the limit? I feel like that's kind of risky. Like, what is the max wattage yours? What is its new 100%?
I mean, it should say on the power supply.
No, the power supply does, but after 6 years?
After 6 years, it's going to be less.
Yeah. So what is it now?
I think that would be risky trying to push that limit.
Yeah.
Having anything that would push that limit.
Yeah, that would be a little bit interesting. I'm not sure how to test that in any way.
Don't put me in charge right now. I'm so
hell yeah.
hammered.
Want to buy Michael in charge for 2,500 cups of coffee.
It would not be entertaining. It would be me going, oh no. Oh no, I'm so drunk. I'm gonna get a little drunker.
Michael's entertaining in everything he does, right?
When I scratch my ass, I can't imagine that's super entertaining.
It depends on who you ask.
I would like to meet this person who enjoys watching me scratch my ass, because I feel like we could be very good friends.
That sounds like a stalker, and now you're making best friends. Wait,
am I the stalker? Oh no, yeah, I'm gonna make best friends with my stalkers. Like, come on, stalkers, come, don't stalk, come have tea.
Don't stalk.
Come have tea with me.
It's only a stalker if they don't know. As soon as they do know, and you go and have like dinner, then you can upgrade from stalker to friend.
Yeah, that's how these things work.
And you can go a step further to murderer.
Yes, friend then murderer.
Yes.
Because you know, what was that they were saying about meeting your heroes in the past? Like you want to murder them. So go.
What?
Don't worry, you were never my hero.
That makes it worse.
What? That you were never my hero?
No, that you're wanting to murder.
Well, no, that's like you're supposed to never meet your heroes, and you were the one who said like you meet your stalkers, become your friends, and then become your murderers. Like that's the progression that is being established here. You started this.
I want to meet the person who that one. I want to meet the person who finds it entertaining to watch me scratch my ass because I think we could become friends. Michael's brains is never in charge. I think that's what you meant. Leon, does that mean you're 2,500 away, or you only have 2,500?
Save it for when I'm far more sober.
Yeah, I think if you're only 2,500 away from it, yeah. To me, those are the best done at the beginning of the stream when Michael still has a brain.
Oh, yeah. No, the if I only had a brain. Do 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 do. That I don't remember the song. Good song though. Wizard of Oz. Classic song. I would be really surprised if I met anyone in my life who hasn't seen that movie.
Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
I've seen it, but I can't remember much about it.
I mean, yeah, but like, I haven't seen it in years, but it's hard to believe that there is anybody left in the English-speaking world who hasn't seen The Wizard of Oz. It's like the one movie that I feel everybody sees at some point.
To me, Gone with the Wind is a bigger movie.
I've never seen it.
I think it is the largest grossing movie adjusted for inflation. I'm actually curious.
I know it was big back in the day, but I don't know if it's as popular today as it used to be. Wizard of Oz is still pretty popular.
Gone with the Wind is still the biggest.
And then Avatar?
Yeah. Adjusted for inflation.
But Star Wars is kind of vague. Is that all the Star Wars?
I think it's probably the first one. Star Wars The Force Awakens.
Really?
Oh, no, this is highest grossing films in general.
But not adjusted for inflation.
Yeah. And then adjusted for inflation, I'm going to guess this is... I don't know.
Franchise?
No, it says 1977, so maybe the first one.
That would have been the first one.
Yeah.
Because that was the other one that was out in the 70s.
I have to say, Avengers Endgame being number 4 on the list, it was 2019, being number 5 adjusted for inflation only 3 years ago, that's pretty amazing.
I've seen...
E.T., The Ten Commandments.
I've seen that one.
What the fuck is this movie?
I have no idea what that one is.
How? I don't even know what the movie is.
I've never even heard of it.
Force Awakens goes on to number 10.
That's where horror.
But a couple of the reasons are it's been that long.
Yeah,
which helps. They've had multiple remakes, which means multiple times in theater.
I don't think I've ever seen it, so
because they've constantly been making more money on. I don't think I've ever seen it either. But yeah, Gone with the Wind adjusted for inflation is the number 1, and good luck because even Endgame, which made a ton of money, isn't even near it.
I mean, Avatar got close, and they are planning on making.
No, they didn't. They're literally. Even if you increased how much they made by 10%, they're not there.
I thought Avatar was kind of a meh film.
Yeah, but they made a lot of money.
Yeah, they did, because it was like super early in that whole 3D phase, and people wanted to see that whole 3D thing.
And IMAX.
I'm talking about like the 3D glasses when that was like a thing.
Oh, well, they had IMAX. The promotional material was great for it, and it was kind of, I think, like poking at the furry community a little bit.
A little bit. I think when it came to like the whole 3D glasses thing, like the resurgence in theaters, Beowulf was the big one.
Dr. Chivigo, I watched a movie for an assignment in 7th grade. I don't recall it much. Yeah, I've watched a lot of movies for school, and I don't recall many of them. I remember a couple here and there, but they're not on that list.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it even. Can't imagine I've seen any old classics. Like we actually went. The Producers, which is an old Mel Brooks film. I think it was his first film that he directed. It's a good movie. It's kind of slow at the beginning, but like the ending is hilarious. That movie, they ended up putting it into our local theater, and they had it on the big screen. On like there's like once a week they'll like play old movies. And they were going to play it that week, so we said, "Screw it, let's go to see it." So we went to see The Producers in theater. And I think that's from like 1960s or something. That was fun. it was a little bit more than a normal movie, and we were probably like me, Kyle, and my sister went, and I think we were like one of 15 people, or 3 of 15. It wasn't that many people there, but it was just fun seeing an old classic movie like that on the big screen. It's just, I don't know, there's something fun about that.
That's a movie I've never seen that I keep wanting to see. Now that we're doing like the movie night with friends, that might be one to put on the list. Because I've never seen it.
Producers?
I've never seen it.
It's like the whole movie had one funny bit they wanted to do that is absolutely hilarious and amazing, and they built the whole movie to go up to it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of slow. The jokes don't really hit that well, but about 2/3 of the movie, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
And then it slows down again.
Like,
so.
I've never seen like The Life of Brian in complete. So I've seen bits.
That would be a movie to watch. That one's actually pretty good. It has a really big Deus Ex Machina.
Well, it's a comedy, so it's allowed.
It's not just a comedy. It's a Monty Python comedy, which is
like satire.
No, it's Monty Python.
It's just Monty Python.
Monty Python is the thing of we don't know what to do with it from here, so get on with it.
Get on with it. I've seen quite a bit of Monty Python. I've even seen Monty Python Splitting Hairs, which was a notoriously bad film. But it had Rick Moranis in it, so you'd think it would be good, but it wasn't. The wind is still kicking out there.
I've never seen the producers. Yeah, well, basically, like I just said, is it worth watching? I think it's worth watching, but just know that it is a slow starting movie. So the whole producers movie is about a guy that wants to make a lot of money, and so he determines that if I'm going to run a theater, why don't I just make or develop this fantastical play, get tons of investors to pay me tons of money to make it, and then make it an absolute flop. Well, so they promise everybody all the profits, and then when it bombs horribly, you can just walk away with all the money because it bombed. They lost their money, but you get all the profits. Because nobody's going to look into it. And so he makes a movie or a theater show that was meant to be immensely bad, but it was so bad that it became funny. And so the actual production, which they show in there, is hilarious. And that part is really, really good. But then so it's this long lead up to this production that is shown. And that's the hard part, is leading up to it. But it's all context to get you there. But I don't know, it's all an old movie, so I don't think it's very long either. It's not like now where Endgame is like, what, almost 3 hours long compared to...
Everything was like 90 minutes run.
Yeah, not even then. I think it was less than that.
But thank you for the derps.
Yes, thank you, So Kitty, for the derps and the gift subs and stuff. Very much appreciated. No, little known fact, there are 15 books in the Oz series.
They actually made a movie after that. It was a sequel to The Wizard of Oz that I watched relatively recently that was a combination of the second and third book called Return to Oz, which is actually really good. And if you've never seen it, you should watch it sometime.
I don't know, like, to me, like, The Wizard of Oz feels like Narnia. Narnia had a set beginning and ending, and maybe it would kind of work, but I don't know how you would fit that in. No, you know what? Actually, kind of reminds me more of Ender's Game. Everybody knows Ender's Game, but I think the whole Ender's universe is 12 books. But the best book is Ender's Game, which is actually in the middle in terms of time frame. I think I read the book that came after that. Actually kind of neat. So Ender's Game is about like a kid in the military learning advanced stuff. If you haven't read it yet, no spoilers.
Yeah.
Watch it because it's better without spoilers. It is really good. But then the whole book is like him 1,000 years later on a random planet with the discovery of an alien species, and that like can become trees and stuff. It's really weird. It gets very different, but still good.
I think it is pretty fascinating as far as Wizard of Oz is concerned that it's the first of 15 books. And Return to Oz was a movie made for the second and third book. And it's fairly interesting in that the whole starting premise is that Dorothy's aunt and uncle, at least in the Return of Oz, which I watched, she's talking about the world of Oz because she's like, oh, I've been there, it was wonderful. And her aunt and uncle,
How is it wonderful?
well, she was like, it's amazing. But her aunt and uncle are like, oh, the tornado has made our niece insane. So they send her to a mental clinic where they...
It sounds like a fanfic.
No, this is completely like the second book to the Wizard of Oz series. Her aunt and uncle sent her to
Which is,
a mental institute.
for that time period,
Yeah.
actually accurate,
Like
but
the whole starting premise is like, this is a new age of technology. We have electricity now.
Oh,
and
God.
We're going to use it to cure you. Shock
lobotomy.
therapy. Shock therapy is what they essentially attempt on her. And like the whole opening premise is her running away from the mental institution and getting caught up in like a storm where she gets washed down the river with another girl who's also escaping the mental institution. That she's the only
Does that not sound like a fanfic, though?
It sounds a little bit like a fanfic, but it gets kind of crazy. Like, Return to Oz is a fascinating film. Like, if you've never seen it, it is. If you're
That's starting to sound more like a Narnia thing, though.
but it's part of the original series. So
I know, but
Yeah.
but Narnia was, I believe, 7 books. Where the first book and the last book, and I think maybe one other have an order, and all the rest can be read in any order. But it was essentially the same thing. Of the first book introduces them, and then they randomly pop in through time.
But there's a talking chicken throughout the Return to Oz.
There's talking lion in Narnia. He's Jesus.
Yeah, but the talking chicken's just a talking chicken.
Yeah, but they have fucking Jesus.
It's a fair point.
Yeah, Jesus.
I want-
Jesus with the best facial hair and body hair and 4 legs.
I want chicken Jesus.
Jesus with 4 legs and a boo nose.
I need Jesus.
It's not a mare though.
Oh, but then it's gross. I want that. He's restricted.
What?
Like, holy crap.
I think he's okay. He's got kidney failure. Uzvrada is the OG isekai. I really can't say no. I mean, I want to say no, but I can't. Frank Baum wanted to be known as a serious writer. He only wrote Oz, a throwaway kids book to put food on the table. That understandable. Got to feed your kids. For the early books, he tried to end the series by locking away Oz, but Baum couldn't get sales on his other serious works and was forced to return to Oz due to hired man. That kind of sucks. Which means to me his other works are probably good. It's just that people got attached to the first one. It's kind of like when they talk about what is what do they call it? What is viral? What becomes viral and what doesn't become viral? That it's not about being. You can have factors that increase your chances of, but that the majority of it is luck. It's the more you put out, the more likely it is, because eventually the coin's going to flip right. But you could never do something that will become viral. And it's just probably the same thing in that he got the one book that became popular, just happened to have that that right mix of stuff.
You don't write 15 books just for fun. It's a lot of content. I think they only made a movie of the first 3, so I have no idea the book's past that.
Thank you again, Soul Kitty, for the bits. Did Derpy ever get a muffin in any of your animations? I know she got some, but did not eat them. Is she collecting them?
I I think you've only ever done one Derpy animation that was solely about Derpy.
Yeah, I did the one about Derpy, and she ordered a muffin. She got the muffin. No, actually,
She ate the muffin.
she did.
Did she
kind
eat the
of.
muffin?
Kind of. I will let Michael be the judge of this.
Critical. I've seen this video, but it's been a while. She got a muffin. She gonna eat the muffin. She poked the muffin. Why is she scared of muffin? Eat the muffin. She did bite muffin. Get out muffin. She looks concerned.
But did she eat? Okay, so it has entered her mouth. Therefore, her saliva has made contact with it. The fact that she is taking in flavor means that she has consumed part of that muffin.
She is tasting muffin, so she did get a muffin.
And the best part of the muffin.
The top?
The top is the best part.
This
of the
feels like a Seinfeld episode. You ever see that Seinfeld episode?
No.
Where they sell just the top of the muffins and they donate the bottom of the muffins to charity. and then the people, and then all those people feel like
I have a thing with this. I like cupcakes.
Yeah.
But a cupcake without the frosting is not a muffin.
Yeah, it's too sweet.
Because I think that they're very, very similar in a lot of respects, but a muffin is something that is, as soon as you put the frosting on top, it absorbs some of that sugar and it is no longer the same crispy top that a muffin would have. So I like a cupcake to where I will actually eat the frosting separate and then I will eat the cupcake because I like that flavor and I'd rather have it separate. But in this case, I do think the top of the muffin is the best. So if I do eat a muffin, I eat the bottom half first.
Yeah.
And then I eat the muffin.
Well, I think
the top of the muffin.
The difference between a muffin and a cupcake is a cupcake is cake, whereas a muffin is bread with like fruit in it.
But what's the difference between bread and cake?
Sugar.
Yeah, that's
Lots
about
of
it.
sugar.
Look, she gets like beaten to shit. Look, all these muffins. You think she didn't eat any of those? So when she covers her mouth, it's because she actually had one behind her and she shoved it in her mouth quick.
Yeah, is that what it is?
And then she's like,
it's like gave her superpowers.
yeah, and then she becomes super muffin. Super muffin. And then, but then, as with most muffins, you throw it in the trash when you're done.
You're so bad. You're a bad person. Like even before you knew me, you were already abusing Derpy.
It's so funny.
It's so bad.
But it's okay because she became. Oh, she spelled her name wrong, but she became princess. Literal princess. Like she got the wings and everything.
Princess Derpy is best princess.
But yes, so I would say that yes, she got a muffin. She ate a muffin. There's also the deleted scene thing where she goes.
When the physics engine was a thing.
This is originally how I was going to end the video, but I didn't, and I just decided to put it out as its own thing. So in a way, yes, she got a muffin. She also gets a small,
that is pretty
small horse there. So.
Scootaloo is best filly.
There's also a rainbow in here somewhere. Yeah, there's rainbow.
Rainbows. She's like, I don't want to deal with that. That's too cute.
That's such a stupid video. It's got way too many views for what it is.
It's adorable Derpies. And thank you, Soul Kitty, for the more Derpies.
Yes, thank you very much.
They sent more Derpies.
Oh, more Derpies.
Yes, they got.
Oh my God, you're sending so many derps.
All the derps.
I haven't even heard that one. It was a few seconds ago anyway.
Yeah.
Derpy. Oh, it's probably because the music was playing. Derpy needs to collect the 7 chaos muffins.
It's a Sonic reference.
Okay. That would be the 7 flavors.
What are the 7 flavors?
Well, blueberry and chocolate chip.
That's 2 of the flavors?
They have to be.
Vanilla.
Poppy seed and vanilla.
And vanilla.
Okay.
Like strawberry.
Strawberry?
It's like one of the 3 flavors, like Napoleon ice cream. Neapolitan.
I don't know about but I don't know if I've seen strawberry muffins. Lemon, I can see. A lemon muffin.
Lemon muffin? Sure.
But I don't know, so we need 2 more. I don't know about strawberry.
Muffins.
Banana nut.
Banana nut muffins.
Okay.
That's a pretty good one.
We need 1 more for the chaos muffins.
The chaos muffins. You already said blueberry and banana. Raspberry is not really a muffin.
No, I'm looking for like, I'm not looking for a flavor, but like
muffin flavors.
cinnamon?
No. Chocolate muffins.
Bran.
Bran muffin?
I wouldn't call it the greatest thing, but it is a popular
It
muffin.
is a popular muffin. I feel like chocolate muffin. Yeah,
I would eat a chocolate
I
chip.
have to agree with.
Yeah, no.
Chocolate muffin's a little bit of a stretch.
Chocolate chip, not chocolate muffin. It's a normal muffin, but instead of blueberries, put chocolate chips.
Can I make a confession? I hate like chocolate chip pancakes.
I'm okay with them, but I'm not a huge
It
fan
feels
of them.
like just.
I like chocolate chip muffins. Cub Foods, which is a local grocery store around here, has chocolate chip muffins, and they are fantastic. They're really good. I used to have them for breakfast every morning, but they're the giant muffins and horribly bad for you. That's why I don't do them anymore.
It feels like a lot of sugar for breakfast. Which
Yep,
I
that's
say,
why I don't do that anymore.
Which I say with the acknowledgement that I eat sugar or like syrup on like pancakes and waffles, but that feels different.
But eating, as long as it's not an everyday thing, if you were having
a weekend thing is what it's been.
if you were having pancakes and waffles every morning with syrup and chocolate and like whipped cream and stuff, you're gonna die at like 30.
Like I would like to make waffles every day on the weekend, like Saturday and Sunday, but then I don't because I feel like that would be a bad idea. Like if we just ate waffles with syrup twice a week. That'd be bad. I do like to make waffles because I do like waffles. But really, I can just leave the syrup off of them and still enjoy them with just the butter. Melted butter is the best part, I think.
Actually,
syrup.
I like a glass of almond milk with it. To me, was a really good. If you have something very dry, it helps really moisten it up. Well, Jesus, so kitty.
More derbies.
Well, yeah. And when she collects all, she becomes super derp. Super derpy. But like, no, Goku never became like Super Goku. He became Super Saiyan. So
Super duper Saiyan.
Super Baker? No, Super Muffin?
Super Muffin? I don't know.
It's gotta be something different.
I'm just thinking of like my favorite phrase in Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Like when somebody, it wasn't Super Saiyan and then Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3. They had like, he became Super Duper Saiyan. I must become Super D-Duper Saiyan. That was my favorite.
That is essentially what they did. They just didn't.
D-Duper.
You know, I love how like when they had Super Saiyan, then it became, what was Super Saiyan? The next one called for a while.
Super Saiyan 2?
No, it was like Ascended Saiyan or something.
Or something like that. Yeah.
It was. They had a different name for it, but then they're like, now there's a third one, and they're like, 3. Like they didn't have it just became Super Saiyan 3 became a thing, but Super Saiyan 2 had an actual title for a while.
It was
I think it was like Ascended Saiyan.
Ascended Saiyan was what Trunks achieved. That was between Super Saiyan 1 and 2. But yeah,
no, I thought that like when Vegeta succeeded at it. But I believe Vegeta succeeded at it, but he realized even that wasn't enough.
He succeeded at it after Goku died. But
no, I thought after he went into the time chamber, hyperbolic time chamber, I believe he did succeed. He was able to hit it, but in doing so, it used so much energy that he knew he was unable to defeat.
Well, Trunks achieved like what he assumed was Super Saiyan like ascended. But then it basically slowed him down, and Vegeta could have achieved it, but he realized it was.
No, Vegeta did achieve it. If I remember right, he figured out how to, but he knew that doing so,
he couldn't maintain it.
Yeah, it used too much energy to do so. So he knew that doing such had no benefit.
Yeah.
There was no reason to.
So Trunks used it, but then it.
Yeah, Trunks used it, but because he was trying to prove something to his father or something. But Goku, by doing Super Saiyan 3, was able to have a power increase without the power decrease, but it was still immensely draining.
Well, the first to achieve it proper was Gohan. But
Oh yeah, Gohan,
Gohan.
by beating Cell.
by beating Cell, he was the first
Super Saiyan 3 was
proper Super Saiyan 2.
actually, yeah, that was proper. I'm thinking Super Saiyan 3 was with
Goku.
No, that was with against Majin Buu.
Majin Buu was the first time you saw it.
Yeah,
Goku achieved it, and then so did Gotenks.
we're all Dragon Ball Z nerds.
Oh yeah,
I haven't seen the new one.
Super.
No, I haven't seen any Super yet.
Super is pretty good.
I
GT is garbage.
I own it.
Super is good. I'm sorry.
I know, I am too. It's not very good.
Basically, Super just retcons all of GT. It's basically like, oh, GT didn't happen. Because it's garbage. And Akira Toriyama came back for Super, so.
Yeah, it's not
The
bad,
Saga is
but
decent.
it just didn't feel like a continuation. It felt like they were trying to undo a lot of stuff and try to like start it back at an earlier. I don't know.
If you get rid of all the stuff that happened in space, it's not as bad.
British muffins have a flat shape and a hollow inside. British style muffins have discovered by the Welsh in the 10th century. In the Middle Ages, muffin dough was cooked in a special ring-shaped mold placed directly on the stove or pan. Yeah, British muffins are probably very different from American muffins.
Well, if
Hell,
we're talking about English muffins.
yeah. Well, I mean, we call a lot of stuff here like a biscuit, and yeah, don't use that there. Nerds. Shut up, Nolan.
We are nerds.
We're not nerds. You're a nerd.
Like, I'm a fan of, like, I get accused a lot of, like, only enjoying Pony. And I really enjoy Pony, but I do enjoy other things. Like,
Yeah, but you.
Pony's just one of them.
Yeah, but you
that I
very much enjoy horse.
Oh, no, yes, because they're adorable. Like, Goku is cool, but he's not adorable. Like, ponies are adorable.
I actually think Dragon Ball was better than Dragon Ball Z. Dragon
Bold
Ball.
statement.
No, so Dragon Ball Z had some fantastic and amazing moments, but Dragon Ball Z was going from I can destroy the planet to I can destroy the planet. Bigger.
Yeah.
But Dragon Ball was I can go from punching, being a kid, but punching slightly harder than a normal person to destroying the planet. And seeing that progression was fun. It made the villains feel real. You had a scale that in the human brain that you could associate with it. Dragon Ball Z, you lost that, and it was just about being fun and cool.
The first villain.
And plus, there's only like 3 villains in Z.
There's Piccolo, and then Piccolo Jr. If you count those as two different
No,
individuals. which-
'cause that was a
which you
movie.
should. Well, Piccolo and Piccolo Jr. is just Piccolo.
Yeah,
Like,
but
it's all Piccolo.
well, no, but Vegeta was a villain.
Vegeta wasn't in Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Z.
He was in Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah, no, okay. Dragon Ball Z. No, Dragon Ball had a bunch of different random ones, but the Red Army was the best.
Red Army. But the Red Army was like his first big villain, and then Piccolo, and then I mean that was kind of it. He fought the Red Army for a really long time. I think there was other things, but like the Red Army was the big thing, and then Piccolo, and then it went into Z after that.
But at the end, the Dragon Ball ends with Goku fighting his master in a tournament where it essentially comes down to he could destroy the planet. So it was that escalation that was great. That's why I liked it.
I think the first villain who could destroy the planet was Frieza, but
No. Well, kind of.
Roshi could destroy a moon.
Roshi could destroy the moon, but he could throw it at the planet, essentially.
Yeah.
But he destroyed the moon to prevent Goku from going all like monkey.
Yeah.
So, but to get you on chat here. So the first muffin was in fact donuts. Maybe I'm not.
I don't know,
Maybe.
My muffin history.
But thank you again, Soul Kitty, for another 100 bits. No, you have to do a DBZ style fight with all main 6 trying to take down the Super Derp. That sounds
Sounds like a lot of work.
That sounds like it'd be like an Attack on Titan thing.
Ridiculous amount of work.
That would be. I've had a couple videos that I wanted to do that had big fight scenes, but the problem with fight scenes is animating it. That is a lot of work. At least scene builds would be pretty simple because fast moving stuff, but to try to make something like that look good, I just don't have the experience to make something look good. And I wanted to do fight scene type stuff, but I can do this. I can do the jokes and like whatever, but there's really nothing complicated to what I'm doing. It's just the normal storytelling, but fight scenes.
You've done fight scenes.
Yeah, but I don't have experience behind it to make it work. I've done random little ones, but I'm not happy with the way they turned out. And any detailed fight scenes, like long extended ones, I have no idea what I'm doing with that. I feel like me doing that would just not work. I've wanted to, I just can't. It wouldn't work.
Fight scenes are definitely the labor-intensive scenes in animation.
In the United States, there are 3 states that have official muffins. Minnesota has blueberry muffins. That's a good choice. I do like. I'm in Minnesota, and I do like my blueberry muffins. If I had a group of muffins in front of me, as long as I have butter, you need butter on some blueberry muffin. No, if I had a chocolate chip muffin, I'd be fine without it.
I would just prefer not to have a chocolate chip.
Massachusetts with corn muffins.
That's just cornbread.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Michael on that, but cornbread is awesome.
Cornbread is often awesome, but if you put it but if you put it in like a muffin tray, it's still just cornbread at the end of the day.
Yeah, and then New York has apple muffins.
I can see that.
No, I mean you can put any fruit in a muffin,
Apple
but
would be pretty decent.
I've never seen that as a state muffin, especially. I can see working there. Suckers bet Applejack names her signature chi attack after an apple. She'll name everything after an apple because it's half her vocabulary. Well, hello, Spider Kid, and you are back online.
You're back.
You got COVID? Oof.
Rough. Sorry.
Yeah, that sounds bad. My body just fought back, and now I'm feeling better. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're feeling better, and you're back to watch streams. That's good because we're 3 minutes over, and we're going to be ending soon.
Yes.
Well, welcome. I'm glad you're feeling better. Who needs detailed fight scenes when some haphazard slapping is intense enough?
Cool.
Hey, look, it's
Kind
Joe.
of. Yes. Thank you, Joe. Whole year. Yes, that is a whole year. You get Rainbow Mug now.
Joe, join chat more often.
Yes, join chat more often. You can come by and say hi, and then I must go. Yeah. Also, we're doing board game meets again, like for Saturdays. You gotta talk to Giz.
Yes, please join us, Joe. We miss you.
I'm drinking. Okay. I wanted to respond, but I had to.
It's just like too busy drinking. We love you, Joe. Please join us.
I feel like her upwards motion on her head is still a little excessive. But if I can decrease that, I might be able to make this work. And that got a little sloppy, so we're trying rounding it there.
Plan on going on upstairs and working on my mod after this, but I am so hammered.
Okay, that works. It's gonna make it look really weird there, but that's fine. I don't know if I drank more than you or not, but I'm fine.
We've drank about the same.
I would watch all the Monty Ohm's videos. He had actually, if I had to pick a person that was like my 3D mentor, not physically, but like who I looked up to the most, it would be Monty Ohm for sure. I actually, when years ago at work, they had a thing that we had to answer like 8 different questions, but we had 8 different selections, but we had to pick 5 of them, and one of them was like, who do you look up to the most? And I actually put on there, and I had to talk to everybody about it, and I put Monty Ohm. I was a big Rooster Teeth fan years ago, and it was I was there when he died, like, or not there physically, but like I was watching that group when he died and saw that whole process and afterwards, and that was very rough. That actually hit me hard. Back on my Twitter, I actually was super motivated for a few weeks afterwards to get stuff done because it hit me hard. He was a prodigy when it came to that stuff, and Rooster Teeth gave him something that he needed to be able to express himself the way that he wanted, and it was just sad to see him go so early. So that is very sad. But yes, he is the person I would look up to the most for 3D animation in general. I'm glad that they're still making Ruby move forward, but it's not the same without him being at the wheel. what is the project I'm doing? I can show you what I'm working on. We're doing a video, and the second time today we're going to go over this, where all the horses get to say the cliche line that they're known for, or word that they're known for, with a twist at the end. So there's a bit where everybody's supposed to be talking towards the end. I haven't added all the audio in. Assume that there's random blah, blah, blah. But otherwise, I'll show you what I got so far. And then we'll probably be good after that, so.
Darling. Darling. Apples, apples.
Crazy how like what
Darling,
how
darling,
quickly
darling.
we can pass
Apples,
through a
apples.
person.
Darling, darling, darling. Books. Books, books, books. Apples, darling. Books. Party. Apples,
Frozen.
darling. Books. Party.
She's in again. That's weird. Why isn't she moving? Something
Darling.
happened?
Books.
She's definitely animated.
Books. Party.
Why aren't you moving? No, that actually has me concerned. I guess I'm not worried about. Oh, it's muted. Never mind.
Oh, there you go. That makes.
I
was
don't know
like,
why you can mute things, but
There's
we'll do
no
it.
way you're sober enough to figure this out.
I was sober enough to at least know that that was fucked up. Anyways.
Oh yeah, even I'm
Apples,
sober enough
darling.
to figure out that was screwed up.
Party. Awesome. Books, books. Awesome. Darling. Awesome, awesome.
And they're gonna go back and forth.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's the whole idea behind it.
Party.
I think I can actually mark.
Books. Party.
Oh no, I can't mark this one yellow yet. These two are not actually done yet. I'll need to do some blending on them to whatever. Rarity will be easy. That's probably just blend with a little head tilt. That's fine. Applejack will have to put a little bit of a different expression on, but
Books.
did get a little progression on. Not as much as I wanted, but we did some stupid stuff, and that's fine. So I've been wanting to work on this a little bit on the side, but I've been actually playing No Man's Sky a little bit more because they had an update and a lot of new cool stuff. So, Carrie announced he died. Yeah, it was actually, I think, if you want to see a hard video to watch, I don't know if they still have it running, but Rooster Teeth had a show called The No, and it was basically an update of things going on at the time, and like I think tech and gaming industry type stuff. And when he died, they did an update regarding such, and the lady that was speaking on it could not keep herself together. She was constantly breaking down while saying it. She was basically crying through the entire announcement because it was within 24 hours of them learning that.
Like
So
passed away.
yeah, for those that don't know, Montione was a 3D animator that did a bunch of really cool stuff. Didn't really do well with some industries, so ended up getting hired by Rooster Teeth to do Red vs. Blue, and ended up inventing Ruby, which has been going forward since then. But then he went in for a routine surgery and had an allergic reaction to some drugs during surgery, and they couldn't recover him from such, and he passed away. So he went under for a routine surgery and never woke up. Yeah, and he was in his 30s, I think, low 30s. He was a prodigy that died way too early, but it was nobody's fault. Nobody could have planned for that.
That's the scary thing about going under surgery for the first time, is you don't know if you'll be allergic to the drugs they use until they use them.
Am I in arachnophobia? I would say I don't like spiders, but I'm not in a panic in regards to such. To me, an arachnophobia is somebody that is unable to function if they see a spider or to have any near them. I don't like them, but I'm gonna hold myself together, so I'm fine.
I will squish them with just shoot.
The swears my favorite part. That's the point. If you're gonna make a video with anything in it, it's you put the best part at the end. You want to have it lead up to something. So the idea is, it's kind of funny with everything being like, hey, look, they're all saying the same words, with the intent of you think or expect her to say yay and be all cute, and then she doesn't, and they're all like, the hell? And because in this, they've all been talking with the same word. So the fact that she just said that word and now they take it as a swear means that it was a swear. There's implications with this, with it funny. So, but I need to get some of that figured out. But some of these last ones will be pretty simple compared to all these others. Trying to get like Applejack animated here to have that like expression that it makes it look realistic. That's time consuming. Some of these others, not gonna. This one especially is super easy. I'm not worried about. I was taking a drink when Fluttershy said her line. I was expecting it, but I still snorted. I mean, it's good.
No, that's not good. That's like the worst feeling in the world. That's shooting liquid in your nose.
It's not my fault. They knew it was coming. All right, so we are going to be good for today. It is after 9.
After 9.
We will be back on. What was that? It was ponies.
Yeah, it was like
we'll be back.
Rainbow Dash doing a bong or something. That's what I saw.
All right, so we'll be back on Sunday to do some gaming. I'm pretty sure I know what we're playing. More than likely, we're going to be trying out Barrow Trauma. Null and Void gifted it to me and to I think Mitch, and
buy it.
And it's actually on sale on Green Man still. So a couple more of us are actually grabbing it as well. Well, here I can bite you. They banned it for sex-based term. Biting is sexual.
We did have funnel web spiders in Kentucky. I did see one once on like the garden hose thing.
No, we were gonna try it because it's up to 16 person, and right now it's 80% off on Green Man if you have gold membership, which most of us do. So it's beneficial to at least, or it's fun to at least give it a shot and see. So we're gonna probably try that on Sunday. That's the current plan anyway. Satisfactory, we're kind of at the grindy point, and I don't think that entertaining. So
I think it could be fairly fun still, but that's just me.
He's gonna captain. Only half of us dies. Yeah, our plan is none of us are really gonna play it until then.
Yeah, I have no idea what the game even is.
None of us are going to play until the day off, so...
It could be a farming simulator for all I know.
But the only person that's on right now is Jay. He's still playing Ace Attorney.
That's all he does.
Whatever. Nolan, you gave him a sub, so you can go and let him know that or something. So what can we say? He's playing Ace Attorney. Objection? I think everybody should just yell objection.
I think panties. Be fun. I want everyone to have fun.
Yeah, but not freak him out or something like.
No.
We'll go with objection, but if you want to say panties, you can go right ahead. All right, so thank you guys for hanging out with us. We'll be back on Sunday, and then next Tuesday, have a kitty.
Meow meow.
There's a meow meow kitty. Guys, beware the those will frick you up. Yeah, I don't know what those are, but probably guilty. Yeah, I can say guilty. Anything that sounds like very legal. I like guilty. Guilty. We'll go with guilty.
Yeah.
But thank you for the cheers to Soul Kitty, Nolan, Void, Sir Edward, and Knightley. Thank you especially for Soul Kitty, because I know you've been giving a lot lately. Thank you very much. And thank you for the subs and resubs to Alex, Drew Archer, Michael is too cool, the Gavister, Nadaron, Juicy Pona, Jay Holler, and Joe Dragon, though I know some of those were gifts from Soul Kitty and Nolan. So thank you very much. And I will see you guys later.
Boy.
Why do you say boy?
Boy.
He sounds like you're like bouncing.
Boy.
Boy. Gosh.
Boy.
Gosh.
Boy.
Boy.
Yes.